I'm still wearing my thing from Town of Sluts the other day.
Is everything?
Hey.
Is everyone like
Cabrón,
circle
cabrón.
cool?
Cállate, cabrón.
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool.
I
You know,
wanna,
if
yeah,
unless somebody's
I'm
like,
gonna try and convince my friend to get in here.
Cállate, cabrón.
Alright.
Cállate, cabrón.
we're kind of about to
Cállate,
start.
cabrón.
Please head to your circle.
Our roles changed? We just got changed. Our roles just got changed.
Alright. Taylor, come on.
That means the role is not going to be what it is now because we have to do 9 people now instead of, or 8 people instead of.
Convince my friend to get in.
Did you get your bowl?
And what house is that? And what house are they picking?
What are you? Come inside.
What house are they in?
I don't think Jailer's gonna play. Are you gonna play Jailer?
I never do.
You want to play?
I'm surprised you don't know that by
I
now.
never do.
Okay. So we have to go to some open roll list. Roll. Pick a number 1 through 5.
6. 0.01.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you guys see? Where is everybody? Where's Spitfire and Announcer?
You only shuffled 6
I'm right
times.
here.
Great. And Timbles.
I'm right here.
Alright, well, can everybody see the rolls above their house? And only your roll.
Yeah, I can see it.
Why is he a minstrel?
I can still hear the movie playing.
Because the movie doesn't stop playing just because you leave the house.
Hold up, let me see. Yeah, I can see
I
mine.
normally give them 20 seconds to talk the first day, and then they go in the house. You know, like how they do in the actual game. They give them like 10 seconds to talk, and then
I
they
can
go in
hear the
house and
movie
one.
playing.
Yes, because you never paused it
So
because
it's
you
up to you
didn't
if-
pause it on your way out of the house.
Lost it.
It's up to you if you want to do that.
Yeah. Let's do that.
But we need everybody out of the house.
I'm gonna be inside my house waiting for nighttime. Watching
Everybody,
Zootopia.
you
Oh,
can
my
put
head
your
hurts
phone
in this
back up 1
headset.
second to talk
I can
before
fix that.
it goes nighttime.
Oh, never mind, it changed. Cool.
Ooh, run inside.
Don't do it.
Well, that's a feel bad moment.
Alright, on to nighttime.
Alright, big.
Okay. Please go to your houses.
Alright, love you, man. Love you, man. You're cool. You're cool. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a derp.
To your house, please.
This is not my house.
We just.
House locking. Now we can call Mafia out.
Mafia members, please come
And
out.
then we can give them like 30 seconds to talk so that it don't take much time at night.
Dr. Off, who do you think we should kill first?
Kill Kyle. Number 13.
I'll let you pick someone else.
Now, Big, do you see what I'm talking about here?
Number 13.
Okay, he had
I'll
it
give you
on
that
like
choice.
something else. He had it attacking somebody else. And
Oh.
7.
so I had to go in and
Screw it, number 7
tell
it
him.
is. Go for number 7.
Kyle.
See
Yeah,
this
7
family
seconds.
member. See this part of the family. I will leave it for last.
No, she's not.
Alright, go to your houses, please.
Dying.
And pick the.
Because
pick
that's
on
the
board.
only other answer. I can just...
Alright, so I'll go to number 12 and let 12 know. Alright?
Okay.
12 is going to 13.
There's lines in the fur. Unless it's just... No, there's lines. I wish this thing had walking animations.
He knows. Healing house 5. Attacking house 7. House 5 is oh, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it.
What
As
don't
Mafia,
you got?
you have to tackle the Godfather as a mafioso in case the mafioso gets roadblocked. You have to both pick the number, not just one.
That's why you remind, or at least before you start the game, you let them know how you want things done. And then you just
Well, that's
let
what
them
actual game
know.
is too, you know, because
And then you let
it's
them
always
know,
smart
don't
to,
forget to
you
put
know.
your numbers on your boards. Because then when you hide the boards, after like
Yeah.
10, 15 seconds after they go in their house and what happens, they can't blame you.
Yep. I know. I figured that they know Mafia pretty well, but I guess not. Alright, I told 13 or 12 what 13 was. The mayor can't do anything, it's a day ability. Jester don't do anything. For some reason, 5 is not attacking. Oh, 7. It's always smart to attack with bowls in case.
Well, that's
cases
fun.
where Roblox and Mafia, so. But I guess 7's
At
down.
least I'm not the only
So
one that
we have to
knows
go
that the
to the
border is annoying.
deaths, and then 7. Alright, we can go back to day and do the announcements. Do you wanna do it?
Sure. Okay. Okay. So we had one death only. Number 7, you died. You died by the Mafia.
Got gunned down
Yes, the Mafia.
in your
got
house.
gunned straight down to the ground.
Their role
Okay, now their role was
doctor.
the doctor.
You guys have, how much time do you give them to talk during the day? Because I give them 70 seconds.
Sure, we'll do 70 seconds.
You guys have 70 seconds to talk amongst yourselves.
Goddamn right it is. Yeah, they'll probably end it if we're.
And now we have to reset all actions.
Somebody kills me.
No
I
one
feel
around.
And Aqua.
by someone.
Masa does play this with me.
I'm dead.
So
I'm dead. Go talk
Tap,
to
tap.
him.
she's with me every day.
Uh,
It's just that she's in the
can
black
I
cat
do
right now.
something inside the, in my house?
You want to talk to me inside your house?
Yeah, real quick.
She's in the VR Super Ball world because she likes that world a lot. Someone needs help.
Where's the graveyard?
The massive green door.
Thing here. You just walk through it.
It is kind of out of the way. I'm surprised, again,
Alright.
they don't just put a skull over it. That'd be funny.
Hey, Big. Where's Big?
In a house.
I'm just gonna do the
somewhere.
accusations now. And give him 30 seconds to accuse.
Oh my god, my back.
You have 3 seconds to vote somebody up.
Hey, Spitfire, you know there's such thing as a whisper board, correct?
12 is for 5. Jaden's for 5.
Alright.
5 is for
you can
12.
tell me.
We got 3 for 5.
Merry Christmas
There was
from
no majority.
ISIS.
There is no majority. Then it goes
Merry
nighttime.
Christmas from ISIS. They love you.
That guy voted too late. Trimbles voted after the time.
Comedy.
Please go to your house, Trimbles.
Comedy.
Please go to your house.
Are you also dead?
I'm not even playing.
Rock houses. Oh, sorry. Mafia. Come on.
Right now, I'm listening to
Mafia
MCR.
members, please come out.
It's amazing that you are
Give them 30
dying. Yeah, I know, dying is beautiful. Yeah, everyone is dying.
12.
I wish this was working, but it's
So the
not.
night goes by faster, you know? So that people not wait in the house all night.
I commented in your eyes and you still.
It was quite a false compliment.
Dying.
It didn't sound
I will go to, I will, take care of,
I haven't seen number 15.
There's a few people here.
Should we actually kill number 15 instead?
Well, I'll wait until the mafia's done. We can't give information out on here when they're out here.
Alright, number 15 it is then.
Alright, please do your houses, guys.
I should really get 16, like 15 people
Alright,
together
I'll
and do
tell
5
12,
action TDM in a private world before they go
and-
away.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Community roles are cycling out soon. You should probably abuse them while they're still there.
I like abuse.
The confirmed roles that we're getting are Puppet Master, Blacksmith, Negotiator, Suicide Bomber, Concordist.
13 or 12 knows now.
What was the last one?
5 and 6 are not putting their thing on their acting
Oh,
board.
I know, I said
You
them
want
all.
to tell them or let them make their own mistakes for not choosing.
If you don't warn them about, if you don't remind them about putting the boards in, like putting their numbers on the boards, whether it be in the morning or while they're out here in the meeting, then you have to go in there and remind them. Because if you haven't told them
Alright,
to
I'll
do
remind
it, then you have to
Okay.
remind them.
Alright, so 5 is at least putting one up. It's just 6 isn't. The Godfather is not.
You have to think two moves ahead. You get the point.
Yeah. So we have 5 actually dying too, because the Bridgie is shooting 5.
Cool.
That's Mafioso. So 5 is dying and 15 is dying. That's Mafioso and Mayor. Right? Is that correct? 8 can't do nothing because they're Jester. So yeah, that's it then, right? So it was the daytime.
Okay, guys. So 5 and 15, okay.
Yep.
5 and 15, okay. So we had two deaths. First of all, we had number 5. Number 5 died by the vigilante. Vigilante.
Got shot.
Got straight shot, real shot. Also,
We have
number 15 killed by the mafia.
gunned down in his house. His role.
Their roles
Oh,
were
their role were Mafioso and Mayor.
Tough.
Discussion. 70 seconds.
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
Hello. Man, what's your role?
I love that.
The last two was the bodyguard and the bodyguard and the investigator. So the bodyguard is completely useless right now. not the bodyguard, the investigator.
What are you talking about?
Because they're just gonna get the same results regardless of who they look into.
Tim, what are you talking about?
Don't. In minor. Oh, there is
What the hell?
a
What did I do?
box back there that you can grab.
I don't know what to do.
You can type.
I know this isn't working. It's just showing my HMD.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh,
Rep.
don't you laugh at me.
That thing work?
Hey, Mr. Game Master.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, us two, yes.
Well, what did you do? Like, did you actually, was it just a long day because it was just boring, or was it a long day because you were doing things all day? My feet are right here.
But there is a graveyard here, if you want to go in there if you're dead.
Yo, number 8.
Okay.
You're innocent to me.
And this is still not working.
Alright.
Why should I-
Accusations?
What do you mean?
30 seconds.
Eight is
Oh, what
sus.
did I miss?
I don't know how to get it to work. It just, whenever the resolution changes, and it happens a lot, the resolution just changes. And then when the resolution changes on the desktop, from full screen to that,
'Cause this
then I change it back. I just,
Ah, that is true.
He's a fucking rat. I mean,
Oh, and just to let you know, I killed you.
Okay, I think we're done voting.
You didn't vote yet, though.
wait,
there, Spit.
what? Wait, we're done?
My bad. I thought I did.
House number 8, you have been voted up. Please defend yourself.
What?
You have 3 seconds to defend yourself. Good there.
oh no, you said 30, but it sounded like you said 3. You have 3
Fuck you,
seconds to
fuck
defend
you,
yourself. All right, and here's
That's
the
all I'm
rock.
gonna say. Fuck you, rat.
I got a speech impediment, so I tend to speak fast, so that I don't stutter.
No, no, because
I wanna hear
the
you
game
say
cut
it.
out. Because I know you said 30,
Oh.
but it said 3.
Fuck you, rat.
I mean, I talk pretty fast
It's
myself
not me.
sometimes too.
Voting.
You can do it.
3 seconds to vote.
No one believes you. That's kind of tough.
Well, I don't think they're gonna change their. I don't think they're gonna change
Drop a
their
rock
voting.
on him.
So, do we just end the voting now, or do you want to wait till the time goes out?
Drop the rock on him.
Just end the voting now.
Just shoot him in the face.
Alright. The town have found you guilty, Trembles. May have mercy be on your soul. Do you have any
Good.
last words?
Fools.
How do you want to die?
Hit him with
Rock
the
or
rock.
chair?
Hit him with the
Rock.
Praise the sun.
rock him.
All right, now, here's the best question right now. Here's the best question. All right, without anything happening, who?
His role.
Trimbles, who? Trimbles. Before anyone says or does anything, Trimbles, who?
Ah,
Hang on, wait, Trimbles, who? Trimbles,
he can
who?
attack anybody.
Pick anyone. No, pick between the two of them. Pick between them.
I swear. He told me to
Trimbles.
choose you.
No. There's no point in wasting time. Trimbles, who? Just pick.
Kylie.
Kylie, and then if Kylie's the Godfather, then they kill them, and the game's over, and you're the only one that wins. The entire town is dead.
It's already voting time, so
Good.
I couldn't really do
That's only if Kylie is the Godfather. Just make it morning. At this point, you know the Godfather's just gonna kill the other one.
I win.
I'm gonna draw on your face. Get back here.
Jester. I killed myself.
Get back here.
You have to get voted out.
And this is my guy's killing Kylie. So I mean,
Since I went after, I think, was the Godfather.
oh, you have Spitfire over there.
That
It doesn't matter if Kylie's the Godfather. It's over. Can you not?
You're laying down. How you gonna fight?
It's been my ankle. Oof. Get fired. Oof.
You didn't kill him.
Damn.
He's not dead.
Kylie, right?
Alright, checking house well.
Yo, you had an amazing day. I wish I had a day like yours.
Mafia meeting.
Nothing but action packed, you know.
Kylie.
This is the.
You got promoted. That's actually kind of
I'll
tough.
be up at night chilling with everyone here.
Question.
I got school at
Moderator.
Oh
is he
yeah,
dead?
wait.
Dead yet, dude.
Is minor
Today's
dead?
Tuesday. It's in 2 days. It's Thursday. You start school Thursday.
I'm
You're
sleeping.
not dead.
Yep.
Can you go to your house, please?
The reason I know you start Thursday is because whenever I started school, it was the Thursday after Labor Day, and that's how it always worked. And then I found the internet and realized people were starting school in August.
Doors, for God's sake.
And then I can make fun of them after they make fun of me for still being in school in June.
The doors are locked. They have to go inside their houses to do that.
Jesus Christ. Minor heard me say. Minor heard me say something.
This is so annoying when you have houses so far apart. I thought the game was low-key over.
Where's Jester?
The Jester's killing Kylie.
Dead. Isn't it just
Who is he?
dead?
Kylie,
Who's he attacking?
13. Kylie, 13.
Kylie, okay, so 13's getting killed 12 or twice, 3 times. Jester, Vigilante, and the Mafia. Oh my God.
Well, GG, Mafia wins.
No. 13 just got like. No, 12 got like triple killed.
Oh wow.
Good on them.
Wow.
Oh no, twice. No,
You said the Vigilante
12 got
and
killed
the-
by the Vigilante and Mafia, and then 13 got killed by the Jester.
Tough.
So we had to
Oh
put
wow.
a stone on 12.
You wanna see
Well.
Matrix?
Yep, the investigator's dead.
Wait, so that means the last
The
person standing is the
shot
Godfather.
12, the Mafia shot 12, the Jester killed the Vigilante, Mafia wins.
The Jester killed 13.
So,
Yeah, my boy did it.
Godfather, last man
okay,
standing.
So, yeah,
What is this? I'm gonna turn off.
You removed the tombstone from
12
13.
killed by the Mafia and Vigi,
The-
and
the-
the
the-
Vigi's gonna kill by the Jester.
The tombstone got removed on 13. That's what I'm saying.
You like the Matrix?
Sometimes. Man, so much for the Matrix.
Cause you're about to see.
Also, the song that keeps playing. Can you stop shooting the gun? Sounds like dog.
He was gunned down by the mafia.
I accidentally walked into my door.
All right, cool. Can you not shoot the gun? The song it plays all the time is just annoying. I hear it every single time whenever anyone shoots a gun. Yes. When you're on a quest, you're a new player. All right, so the quest isn't able to hear audio that emits from other people's avatars.
Her role.
No matter what you do, there's nothing you can do about it.
Mafia wins.
My setup, I'm dying. I'm dying. This thing keeps climbing.
See big. Sorry for trying to take over, but I was just trying to help you make it easier. You know, I did all the
I would get up and just start shooting everyone up in here, but my board is too far.
You would have died anyways.
Can you casually not?
The jester wasn't haunting you because you would have died from guilt.
Guys, we're doing it again. Why did the jester go for you? That's fine.
Still not working.
Are we gonna let these people in or not?
Oh, big. Are we gonna let them in?
Yeah, let him in.
So they get out.
Hi guys.
Just
Ready to
one.
play some games?
What color's the sky? What color's the sky? I wish it was red. It'd be beautiful. But I know how you feeling. Blue. But no, seriously, it does suck that you ended up getting fired. Like, I would ask how and like how it ended up happening, but that's your choice if you want to say that.
Honestly, we just ran into pick.
Sooner or later, but I didn't think they'd give me the next round.
Are you done? Alright, I was like, what happened to Big?
Alright, big. Thank you for letting me host. I appreciate it, man. Which one?
Can you see this guy? I can't see.
Who's all in here? 8 disconnected.
You know how to do this, right? How did you die?
Yes. Why do people ask that
I
question?
hosted numerous times.
Wait till night. Actually, I'll just wait till my roll pops up.
Nothing's funnier than if someone were to ask me if I know what I'm doing and then I just say no and then I just do whatever I want.
Right? Like, my friend played, and his name was EKB, and he got killed as an executioner at night by a serial killer, which is not true. You SK.
I mean, no. I mean, things happen. What I'm saying is that if someone asks you, "Oh, do you know what you're doing?" but you know what you're doing. I hate how people ask that. I don't go around asking people that. Like, people do what they want.
I am host for a reason, you know.
No, some people are new. Like in my case, I had no idea what I was doing. Dude, I played one game and then I immediately started hosting games. But the thing is that you learn through trial and error. That's why you don't ask, "Oh, do you know what you're doing?" Like, people just learn. You can't just get mad at all of them. Not everyone is gonna know, "Oh my god, defenses and stuff." Like, I sure didn't. There's been times where I killed off the Cthulhu by accident. It happens.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I know you did this. Fuck away.
There's two
Do you have any gravestones? That's not needed. No. We have 1 for 9. 1 for 3, 4, 1. Okay. So, take that off. Oh, wait, no, those gotta be on. My bad.
JJ, go outside.
Alright. Roll list. Alright, everyone. Please
You
do
know
your
how to play,
circle.
right?
So I can tell all the new players the rules here, so everybody is aware.
We'll figure it out.
To be honest, first of all, you're gonna want to kill the music and then probably press announcements again only if you want to mute people. Because the music is still playing, but you pressed warning so everyone is able to talk again.
Hold on.
What are you doing? You can kill the music by pressing disable all.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I just do that. It works. Alright, guys.
Oh, great, you muted him to
For
oblivion.
everybody
You're
that's new
abusive.
here, please do not change avatars during game. It causes lag and people to crash. There's a help request button in the house on the side of the door. I will try to be there as fast as I can. And the action board will be posted inside of your house on the wall. So, you guys have a good game. I'll be giving I'll give you guys a few options on what you guys can play. We can do guilty for classic random, innocent for Coven ranked. We
It
also
wasn't
have
the best
Rainbow,
bet.
Town
Oof.
Trader,
That does suck.
weird ranked.
I hope you do manage to
Jacko's
find
Palace.
something soon and really
So,
quick without any problems either.
Any for
And that you
or
get
the A
paid
is
better
for
in the
any,
next place
so
that
I'll
you
just
find.
randomly pick one. So I'll give you the voting block now.
Because it does suck. What's the votes for?
Which one did you say was the classic? Guilty?
What's the options though?
Yes. Guilty
what are
for
the
classic. Guilty for classic random, innocent for Coven, abstain is for anywhere I get to choose the game mode.
Come on.
Guilty, please.
You can't be serious.
So we have
Basic.
for
Oh no.
to 5 abstains.
Oh, you people want me to go to sleep. I can't. I can't anymore. I can't. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get bored in here.
Classic random.
I just have this here just because I want to at this point. Lopsided just to be autistic. Alright, I'm gonna pass out in here. I can't do this. Good luck.
Or things like
And it's still not working. Still, hopefully. And COVID is going away too, so it shouldn't be that hard now. Okay.
A live player has disconnected from the game.
Oh, beautiful. This is what we're stuck with. There's a portal over here, isn't there? Huh, there isn't. Everyone just dipped all at the same time. That's kind of tough. The entire lobby died. That's what happened.
Well, I was here because of Ava. Is Ava still? Yeah, no, Ava's still here.
If you want to figure out who's still here, you look at the back of this board.
Oh my god, you're so smart.
Two of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the camera.
I swear, if you don't pick a place, I'm actually gonna slap you.
Oof.
No. Pick a place. Oh my god. Better pick a place then. I'm gonna pick this, picking a place in my menu.
If you look at it,
There's murder stomach. You know, I'm gonna go here. I haven't been here in like a little bit.
A live player has disconnected from the game.
Rip.
oh my god.
Is there a friend request before you leave?
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
A live player has disconnected from the game.
Now we have a straight up dead lobby.
Yep. Alright, let me just
I'm here.
unclaim host. Someone get the host. I can do this.
I'm bad at being host.
Everyone is dead. Everything is dead.
Well, that's a feel bad moment. Why is there my controller and vessel?
I don't know. I need mental help. Mental help. I'm fucking cold.
Huh, now whenever it just automatically resets to 30 seconds instead of 60. That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Wait.
See you later.
Oh, okay.
You want to go to a different lobby?
I've been to a different lobby. They're about to have a basic game in another lobby, and personally, I don't want to sit through that. I'd rather sit through 2.5 hours of nothing. That's how desperate I am to avoid a basic game. I feel like being different today. Today I'm going to be hosting a Coven game. Like, no, it's Coven.
Wait, it said Coven. No, I'm out. Peace.
All right, good luck.
A live player has disconnected from the game.
And then there were none. Damn, wow, that's crazy. Oh, look at this. I start off with nothing. Thank you. Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna force them to join. I'm just straight up not gonna force them to join. They're gonna get bored. To be honest, I can't force anyone to join. Everyone's just gonna straight up get bored. I've been there. There's nothing there. Brooks doing what they want. To be honest, I should put you down here because I know you do play Tiana Sulam. You even do it in the sweat lobbies. Churchill. Church. What's Kale up to? Having a drinking night again. The Kiba of Yina. To be honest, I should put you down here too. Loot's loot. Liz, haven't seen in so long. Naz Miner's doing his own thing. Speedy's doing his own thing. Probably not working on his map, which he should. Kiro's doing his own thing. His own thing. Lullaby isn't a Friends Plus. How much you want to bet he has a barrier up?
A live player has...
Oh, that's crazy. Look at this.
Vote on the fate of number 7.
No point in having the barrier. Still has it.
With an immediate vote to with guilty for number 7. What is your last words, number 7?
I wasn't paying attention to most of this game. I was getting yelled at, so I didn't really care what I did.
Number 7 is now deceased. With Dwayne The Rock Johnson for their lives. Number 7 was your godfather. With that, 99.
You can't trick me with this. You can't trick me with this crap.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? You sure? You sure?
Was that window always there, or was that recently added? Hello and welcome to the longest waiting game that is known to man. Nope, still isn't. Games take up to an hour depending on what happens.
Number 9, what the fuck? You called number 3 a bitch. I should just kill you off for that. But sadly, no one else was able to kill anyone off because the town had won. May I have the town go ahead and go into the stage, please, in a group? Get ready for your photo.
No, even funnier.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
You know, I thought you. Ready. Crazy, can you back up?
Oh, White Knight was here, that's why.
Back up. No, back up. There you go. Keep going. Get in frame. Get in the go. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Congratulations, town.
Let's do it in a row. Let's go. What a fucking
This is fun.
However, I want to ask you a question. What did the lookout see for number 7's visit?
I didn't see anything.
Sadly, I couldn't see anything because
I'm curious.
they were visiting the.
Nope, no, I'm not surprised.
Someone else. Wait, so did did the dead vigilante actually shoot number 7?
Well, the vigilante didn't shoot. The vigilante tried to shoot the Godfather, but the Godfather has basic defense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Math is math. I was just trying to figure out what happened that night because I was like, huh, are you lying about being Retry? Is 2 plus 2 actually equal to 2? I'm not sure.
Yes.
2 plus 2 equal 2. What type of question?
Hey, Jailer.
Hi,
That's
hi.
the right question.
Fair.
Chronic.
Yeah.
You
said
have
Monday.
to take the mantle. Right.
I'm probably going to change up the flavor of game I'm playing. This is enough Town of Salem for one night.
Oh, where do you want to go?
Crazy Fox.
Oh, you're going. My bad. I'll catch you later.
Do you want to take the mantle?
Paradox go, by the way. Bye, Gab.
Paradox had to go because
Hopefully everyone just
her
leaves
husband
so
came
I
to
don't
the
have
room.
to host, but yeah, I'll take it.
I see.
Alrighty then.
Why? Why would you do that?
Alrighty,
There's no
guys,
point in
well-
doing that. Everyone knows you're leaving.
Well, first off, I do want to thank. I was trying to be thankful because today was an event I was holding for a furry event that I was holding.
Flawless.
I want to thank everyone for joining in, and hope to see you guys again later tomorrow. 'Cause,
Nice.
A live player has
we'll be going back
disconnected from the
tomorrow.
game.
So, as far as anyone who just joined in, I do have to leave. And Crazy Fox, before I clean up, I'm gonna go ahead and let me fucking put this back together again. Let me go ahead and clean up.
Paradox.
Before I
So I read through the
Nice
thing
job
you were
posting.
reading through
You get a
while you
fist
were reading
bump.
through it.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to just start starting
Well,
tomorrow
get
in the
that closer,
campaign,
get that
or
closer.
would you like me to
There you go.
start at the end of last campaign
If I
and
knew it
just
was a
pick up 2
furry
gold?
thing,
How
I
you
would
want
have
to do it?
changed into mine.
I mean,
didn't
I was
know.
gonna be like, you're in the middle of town, I would say start to get supplies, but you are in the middle of town, so you can quite literally
And I
just
never
stock up on
did.
supplies. for the next
You
couple
ready,
of days
You ready, Crazy Fox?
For whatever the hell.
yeah.
support
Everyone
you
bum
want
rush the board at the same time.
For money.
What we talking about?
Uh-oh.
So
I double tapped. That's not good, but it's good.
proficiency in performance.
I only have one for outfit, and it's...
And
Yeah, I got it.
Are you a bard?
No. 7 people try to claim it all at the same time. He's got to leave the game now. It's kind of tough.
Doing Bardish thing,
Anyways, good luck and have fun.
my way through the board thing. And I've already fucked a black dragon.
You need a subclass into bard. That's
No.
a great idea right now.
He's gonna subclass into barbarian, knowing this
Kids
fucker.
on, but I know I said hello.
A live player
too
has
angry to
disconnected
die.
from the game.
Too angry.
So, I'm trying to avoid doing that because I will become straight up unfair. I basically
Alright,
made
good
it
luck
to
then.
be a fun
And good night.
character. If I didn't, I would currently be able to lift 19,000 pets.
Yup.
Yeah, I feel
I
that.
have him nerfed.
Because I'm playing a barbarian in a campaign. I'm playing in real reality.
Yeah.
I'm a barbarian. It's gonna be interesting.
Snap back
So
to
I'm in a
reality.
2 evils, 2 goods, and 2 neutrals party. So
Oh no.
this is
No
gonna be
interaction.
fun.
I think our party is overall chaotic, but just most like chaotic good, if anything.
I have something
That's
you're
good.
going to appreciate. In the other campaign, I'm playing an undead, and I'm playing with a cleric and a paladin. And the cleric is from the Grave Domain, so they hate undead.
So you could literally snap your fingers and you would disintegrate yourself.
Are you playing another game?
I mean, in the next session, I'm just going to walk up and say, yeah, I'm undead. You upset about it?
Did you just unclean your house after grabbing the host board? Crazy.
I'm so ready. There's gonna be some ridiculous shit. But yeah, should I just mark off a ton
Okay.
of gold and just, or do you want me to start rolling tomorrow, or should I,
Yo,
for,
did you unclean your house after you already had the board? I'll take that as a maybe, seeming as it's really hard to hear you. Just press announcements, then press morning and disable all.
It is completely fine, and would it be possible to get the, supplies at Eagle's Beak?
Or
should I
not,
just
you know,
really
good luck.
fucking stock up?
Eagles Peak is a small settlement.
Okay, I'll really fucking stock up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but yeah, like Eagles Peak is like a mining outcrop. It's not exactly a lot. It's a mining expedition,
Sure.
that's pretty much it.
Time to play Minecraft.
Curious on if anything crazy is gonna happen around here.
No, I'm not actually going to play Minecraft. You just mentioned mining, so I was like, Minecraft and D&D.
No. It's a settlement.
Sure.
Imagine D&D in Minecraft.
What's the players are planning ahead? Are you going to?
We're going to be doing
Imagine playing D&D in Minecraft.
That's what I said.
I'm doing that. That's how I run it. Because I need a grid-based system for fighting. And I couldn't do that through VR, so I'm like, Minecraft seems like a good option.
You can do that in VR.
You know that?
Yeah, well, it's hard in VR, is the thing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Hey, Draconic.
Hmm.
You want to hear something entertaining?
Sure.
Next level, I'm going to get Tavern Brawler, and once I grapple people, they become my weapons.
You are the
And I'm
weapon now.
proficient in hitting a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to deal with this as GM, and I'm hating it. I can't wait.
Why do you have to hate?
Okay,
There's no point in
here's the
hating it. You
better
gotta
idea, right?
embrace the chaos.
Here's what you do. Because you can lift a lot of weight, get dual wielding proficiency, so you can dual wield any type of weapon.
Dual wielding
I already
dwarves
know
out
about
here.
This. The fucker with another motherfucker.
Oh my god, you know my game can
Great
just
domain.
freeze.
I would already be able to do that at level 4, but I took, to give you an idea of how ridiculous I'm making this, I took Magic Initiate specifically so that I could get Glamour. So
Alright, are you guys heading in or out? If anyone's still playing the game, please go through circles and continue your conversation there. If not, then, you know, you guys continue sitting there having a conversation. Yeah.
I'll
3, 2, nice.
Sorry, yeah, we were all planning on leaving.
Is anyone still playing? Go to your
Yeah, that's
circles.
what I was
Bop,
thinking.
bop,
Wanted to
lost
know.
2 people. Comedy.
But that's foregone. It leaves it with basically anyone. Which makes it fine by me. I said nobody.
Oh man, that would be bad.
If Blade and Sorcery has taught me anything, humans are a great weapon.
Oh my god.
Let me see. Let me turn off back there.
Just using 2 dwarves, dual wielding them.
I'm
I'm ready.
That's messed
There was
up.
no majority.
Yeah. Welcome to D&D.
I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah.
I would slowly become proficient at executing people if I ever played.
Slowly.
What do you mean
I
slowly?
think I'm already proficient in that.
No, I mean just describing
Non-lethal
executions.
stuff, you rarely kill things.
Which is surprising.
Deals all the damage, only gets an assist.
Look, man,
God,
I gotta
Wyatt.
spare the dying as a
Does
cantrip.
99%.
Of the work, bruh hits him in the foot with a like a little pebble. Dude dies on impact.
Oh shit.
You spending 10 turns just whittling down the HP. The one guy that gets a crit.
Boss has healed like 4 times in the middle of the fight.
Appreciate.
Hmm.
So, in one of the sessions, he hit us with an AoE ability that dealt 24 damage. I succeeded on the save, so I took half. But the guy next to me, the druid, took full damage and he has 24 health.
One tap.
That lets you, I have an ability that lets you transfer an attack from one living creature to another living creature. So I looked at him and said, "Hey, so can I use this to take both hits?" He goes, "If you really want to." Next thing you know, Mr. President, get down!
Get down, Mr. President.
36 damage, I think?
In theory, no, because if he succeeds in his thing, wouldn't he also just take half that damage too?
Well, no, he's blocking it for another creature.
Oh, so you have Sentry. Is this Sentry or is there something else? Shield, block, shield thing. Oof. That's a feel bad moment.
I think I had like 2 life left.
It would have just not. That was literally their health, all their health in one hit. If they went down, then your spike wall would have went down as well.
Okay.
God, that would have been really nice if they went down.
That would have been so bad.
Oh man, I really wish Shiro went down during that fight. I would have actually had more fun then.
We would have been more dead.
Dude, embrace the chaos. But the chaos needs to go both ways.
Where's my D&D book? I'll be
So,
back.
for more on the chaos, my character is currently 28 feet tall.
Oh.
Or cast enlarge on itself.
Alright, now I'm curious. You're about to earn a skill called Tavern Brawler, but you can't enter any tavern.
Oh, I can shrink down to 7
You can turn it on and off.
Oh, alright. I was gonna be like, you're 20 like something
Got my
feet
player's
tall by
hand.
default. What?
No, he's a 7-foot tall human, and he can just choose to triple his height.
Oh.
Quadruple.
Quadruple, my apologies.
Yeah.
Okay. Just suddenly
And then
giant.
if I take a feat called Brawny, then I'm going to get even bigger and it'll be even funnier.
At least you won't have to worry about climbing massive towers or mountains.
Be able to fuck a dragon.
Oh, actually.
He needs to be the size for it.
Particularly to fuck through the ordning and then go for dragons. Dragons have humanoid forms, but giants. Yes, I am the bard fighter. Hello.
There's no way you're a 28-foot bard fighter at the same time. What type of meme build are you making?
Yeah, listen, I'm contemplating being a barbarian.
Yeah, how is he nerfed?
So,
He didn't get it. He didn't get his initial feat of what he wanted.
So, basically, if I had built this the way that I originally planned, by level 4, I would be able to lift 19,000 pounds.
That's beautiful. Why are you gonna nerf the man like that? Come on.
Because he can suplex dragons.
So he didn't nerf it when I said it.
You're worried about suplexing dragons? Broken suplex half the NPCs in a town with all the names that you took like hours and hours of just coming up with names for.
God. These guys aren't fucking murder hobos, so I have a blessing in that.
I want this town. It's mine. Just picks up the town. Weighs like only 1,800 pounds, not 19. So he can just carry it anywhere.
Yeah.
At full speed.
No, not 1,800, 18,000.
Oh, even better, 18,000, not 18,999.
Scarlet might be a murder hobo, that's fair.
Dude, I like character development until I don't like the character, and then I'm like, alright, so you see the thing is there's only one answer for a person like you. My soundboard is too far away, but you can understand where this is going.
I know where this is going.
You know what, I'm gonna move just for this one.
Your character seemed pretty cool at first, but now I don't know. And you're dead. Wow, that's crazy. It's almost as if my gun slipped by accident.
Nice. Oh.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Another fun one.
It's my favorite button on my entire board.
My character is a dumbass who doesn't think.
Oh my god, even
Sent a
better.
Siren at me in the last session, and I just immediately went up to it like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Chad," and got frozen.
And like, his entire character is, I want to fuck my way through things. It's like, well, here's a siren. Oh shit, it's something I can't ignore.
No, he can ignore it. Do you want to know how he can ignore it? He's like 28 feet tall. Bruh, just lay down on it.
How is this man not a bard yet?
It was going to crush the turf. It was
Dude.
going to attack. Yeah, my weakness is I'm a sucker for a pretty face. That's literally the flaw of my character sheet.
Oh my god. I remember
But
reading
yeah,
that
so-
flaw.
It was attacking Paradox's character, so I just walked over and picked it up. It tried to attack me, nat 1, so I squeaked it like Goku got squeaked in DBZ Abridged. It attacked me a second time, and I went, "Oh, you want to be let down?" And I just dropped it to its death.
And then I played that one track. Oh, that was beautiful.
Took 3,000 damage on impact. Ah, yeah,
No,
that's crazy.
it was like 20 feet, 30 feet in the air, and dropped on spikes as well. Spike growth spell.
Bruh.
Damn. That's tough.
And it survived.
I thought he dropped it to his death.
It, at first, and then it fucking basically died because it had 2 HP inside of a spike growth.
Huh, that's tough.
Host is
And
disconnected
then one of
from
our
the game.
members
Well,
dissected
sucks
it.
to be him.
Oh, there goes everyone else.
Oh, the same party member also started skinning a werewolf, and it transformed back midway through.
Wait, the same party member what?
Ooh.
They started skinning a werewolf, but it transformed back halfway through.
Oh,
Entire heap of human skin.
oh my god. No, half of it was still covered in fur, the other half was human. Oh my god, that's tough.
Flesh golem?
I mean, you killed it. Why would it transform halfway through, or were you skinning it alive?
It was a
So there was a curse that made it stay as a werewolf, but then we cured it while it was being skinned.
Why?
Like we ended the curse, which was an AOE. It transformed back, and we just heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys also basically
Ah, yes.
blasted those 2 werewolves because you were really afraid of getting lycanthropy, which is a shame because I wanted you guys to get lycanthropy.
The heck is lycanthropy?
Imagine a 28-foot tall werewolf.
Oh, that'd be disgusting.
That'd be awesome.
Dude, if that happened, I would turn into a blood hunter and gain control of the lycanthropy.
God, yeah, you'd have to.
Oh, so
Yeah,
Some
there's a
fucking
reason.
nonsensical lycanthropy systems from somewhere.
Oh,
so you're low-key telling me.
something truly ridiculous.
Hang on, wait. So you're telling me that if my guy became a werewolf, he would have just had a pack of werewolves along with the party?
Well, not a pack. But, like, I really wanted just one of them to become a werewolf, so that way it's another dynamic that they all have to deal with. Of just every full moon, watch out.
With his size, he passively dominates all the werewolves in general.
That's fair.
I just sit there and flex.
For real. Alright, so...
Use the glamour to make all of the veins appear. All of them.
Alright, so what's your craziness?
That'd be kind of disgusting, actually.
Exactly.
I would not be happy.
We have plenty of shit going on with this bee.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Whatever. I have the memory of a goldfish.
Oh my god. Grows 27 feet tall, brain stays the same size. What?
Exactly. I have an intelligence of 9.
My IQ level is Apple. The fuck?
My IQ means I quit.
The funny comedy gold right there. IQ, I quit. IQ level is I
The real
quit.
fun with this character is he's a dumbass, but he's thorough as fuck, so he's an efficient bounty hunter. But if you ask him to do math, he'll just sit down.
So essentially autism, but the actual definition of it. You suck at anything and everything else. It comes down to bounty hunting. I see him.
Hey, I did not walk up to the siren. I strutted, I swaggered up, gave a little shake, and then I got paralyzed.
And then 4 giant ant monstrosities appeared out of the sand, ready to bite your goddamn legs off.
Oh, I thought you were about to say from the sky. I would have been like, this is a crazy campaign. You just roll up and be like,
That's going to be me when I get to the storm giants.
dude, we're just waiting for you to survive to the dragons.
That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah.
It's gonna be like he rolls a nat 20.
God damn it, Jailer.
Am I wrong?
No.
Dude, the only reason I'm wearing this is because before I had to get off, I was playing Town of Sluts. Or I was hosting Town of Sluts, but you know, I had to leave mid-game. I just haven't changed. Because I'm lazy.
Fair. God, what other funny stuff happened during the campaign? I don't even remember anymore.
How many sessions are you in? Just 10, 15, 30?
Under 10, actually.
110? What level are they?
No, under 10.
Oh, I heard 110. I was like, how are you guys just telling me about stories when you were level 4?
I've lost track, admittedly.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
The chest of
Oh God,
chests.
yeah, the chest of chests. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, one of my players wanted essentially a freezer, which is a actual magical item that just keeps things refrigerated. However, this guy is really horny, so he wanted a chest of chests, aka this chest to look like a chest. And the one thing people have found inside of it, aka this motherfucker found inside of it, is a white vial of unknown origin, and it's organic. And that's where the last session left off.
Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird.
Yes.
In the chest of chests, my guy finds. Oh my god, I have a button for that too.
Now, you can't spell nutrition without nut.
It was never said if it was that or not.
Well, at that point, it is only assumptions that'll get you by. What is it gonna be? Acid?
Oh,
Tell me, what is it?
Everyone assumed it. Me? Oh, I don't fully know. I know.
Duh, it'd be funny. White vial, organic, natural stuff right here. What is? I don't know. You made it.
I just got to the same description as everyone else did, man.
Wait, so you're not running that show? Who is?
I am running this show. It's just sometimes not everyone tells me it all.
So what, he said that he found it with the description, or I thought you were the one describing it?
I didn't describe it. He described what was inside that chest because I don't know what he put in there. I don't know if he put all of like a werewolf skin that he almost skinned. I know he picked up some carapace from the ant eggs.
So you completely trust him to have nothing completely broken in that box?
I'd hope so, yes.
Alright, fair enough. As long as that trust goes both ways.
Yeah. I have an entire world to keep track of. I hope they can keep track of their own character sheets.
I mean, you also have to keep track of what's in their inventory, at least as much as they tell you that's in their inventory.
Yep. I mean, they tell me when they buy shit, so that's as much as I really need to know. Of just like, they bought these magic items, they subtract the gold, and we're good and good.
Yeah, but in other words, you have to do that so you can keep track of how can I still keep this balanced.
Fair. I mean, they've been quote unquote,
Casually
according to
one-shot
them,
dragging.
they've been still having a
Yeah,
hard time
exactly.
trying not to die. So
Yo, I found all 500 pine cones. You didn't know it, but I've been collecting them all around the world.
Whoa.
Why do you have two? Why the fuck do you have two thief tool sets? What?
Just in case one of them ends up, I don't know, committing seppuku. You get jacked.
Yes.
Double the lock picking.
For real.
Double the fun.
If I use my other set of tools...
Okay.
So if I use my other set, the DC goes down, right? After you fail like 3 times. But it's a different set of tools. I mean, clearly these are brand spanking, like they're more newer than the other ones, so, you know.
I don't... the only time these guys have lockpicked anything is trying to lockpick out of cells that they found themselves in at the beginning of the campaign.
They don't have to lockpick when you got my guy over here who could just be like, poof! Doors open.
This fucker had lockpicks on him.
Why? Bro, it's so big. What? How's he gonna use? Yeah, that's what. That's how that conversation went at first, and then it was, hey, AC goes up, and can I like, you know, use a different set? These are diamond encrusted.
Clearly better.
Yo, I spent 2 more gold on this set than the other one. You know, just knock it off by half the DC. That'd be great.
The worst joke I've had yet.
Oh god, what?
How Chad never got anyone pregnant. He's wearing a ring of protection.
I'm gonna smack you.
I missed that joke. I
Get temporary hurt points.
thing did this. What happened?
I'm adding a temporary hurt point to your inventory now.
What did I miss?
So I said the reason Chad has never got anyone pregnant, he's wearing a ring of protection.
Damn, dude. Oh my god, shut. That was too stupid. Bro's wearing a ring of protection. That is so dumb. Just so that we could hear each other a little bit easier. Oh my god. That was too dumb, my guy. Bro is wearing a ring of protection. Get the fuck out my face. How many temporary hit points did you put on him? Or just remove? Like,
no, hurt points.
Temporary
I
hit
put
points?
Temporary hurt points on him.
Bro, make sure he's left with 1 hit point left, my guy.
I might.
Bro catches gonorrhea and dies on impact, alright? I don't want
I'm immune to that.
No way. There's no way he's immune to
He
it.
does have a thing, immune to disease he bought.
For this reason, I can't catch diseases, nor do they affect me if I already had them.
Wow, this guy thought about everything.
Can't spread the plague.
Well, I mean, you can still poison the man, you can still burn him, you can still freeze him.
Oh, no, I know. I can throw a spellcaster and he'll fucking die.
How so?
He has no resistances against anything like that, and he has no counters against range.
Well, he could throw people at people. What do you mean? He's 20-something feet tall. He could just throw a person at you. What do you mean? Bro, just rip a tree out of the ground.
I can counter all of it if I really want to, but I'm avoiding the stuff that does. If I went 3 levels into Bear Totem Barbarian, I'd have resistance to literally everything but psychic damage. And if I get Gloves of Missile Snaring, range shit doesn't work, and it's hilarious.
Good luck.
I have to worry about him constantly, yeah.
Good luck. My guy's bro. He knows how to make a character. He's S tier. S tier in the party.
That's why I have to keep him in mind about every single one of my encounters and why the game's extra hard.
There's a reason why I avoid doing the strongest shit I know how to. If I did, it would probably break Legion.
You would
I'm
break
still
the.
running for you, so I'm doing fine.
You would break the character so hard. He's just gonna be like, you know what? Your character just dies. The Grim Reaper touched you and you just died.
You implode out of the amount of concentration of skills.
I had a DM try to do that with me by having 30 dudes pile on me at once, and in response, I killed his big bad evil guy at level 2. I gave it 30d6 damage. No, wait, 40.
How? How?
Don't worry about him.
So, it was a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure campaign. He nerfed everything my stand could do, but it rolled an S in size, so it was 300 feet tall. So when he decided to fuck with me, I just picked him up and held him over the stand. And
Dropped
because he
him.
was making me fail everything, I rolled a 25 or a 26 on the grapple check. He goes, oh, 27, sorry. He's free. I go, yeah. Free falling. Take 40d6.
Bro, try to be smart with you. Oh, he missed. Oh, that's kind of tough. All right, cool. Now drop the man 400 feet from the sky. What do you mean? He got out of your grapple? Yeah, 400 feet in the sky.
Yeah, he was holding him straight up, remember? Ah, shit.
That reminds me of that
For
story.
context,
What's the context?
So the DM was a complete asshole.
I
He
could
got
tell.
a favorite person.
Oh.
He gave that guy a bag of holding and like 20 other magical items at level 1.
Wow.
And at one point, he restrained the rest of the party and said, you guys do not get saving throws to get out. So we just had to sit there and watch the other guy do shit. And the last straw was when he had, I think it was between 10 and 20 something characters all randomly roll to attack. That's why I killed his big bad evil guy.
You know what? Just come here. Just motherfucker. That's crazy. You took 4,000 damage. Piece of garbage. I thought it was a D10 or was it a D6 for every 10 feet?
It's a d6 for every 10 feet, but he
Alright.
dropped 400 feet.
Yeah. No, I was trying to remember because I always mix up the numbers. I've never played. I'm serious. I'm dead. Never played. But that reminds me of a video.
If I ever become that type of DM, tell me. I need a fucking a check to just be like, am I being terrible?
No, I mean he's clearly having fun. You just need to stop him from being OP within reason.
So, for context, I have nerfed myself. I spent, I think, like 500 or more gold on specifically sex jokes. The amulet of... yes.
Damn.
I'm literally going to...
Hey, happy
Yeah,
happy,
agreed.
happy Legion noises.
What?
But yeah, next campaign, I'm buying uncommon Glimmerweave because it uses performance checks, and we have a joke that when you have sex, you roll a performance check.
Like I would.
You just down like 17 of those stacking effects. 342. Let's go.
So I looked up
You should make
on,
them stack.
DM Binder. Apparently, the Glimmerweave was 200. Do you still want me to do 350? Completely up to you. Because you don't.
If there's an official price, I'll take it.
Okay.
Dude, make them
Official
stack.
price can trump me any day.
Make them stack.
The walls would be coded
It's disadvantage, not a number bonus. So they just get to roll twice
No,
and then
it
take
does
higher.
give a number bonus. It's 1d4.
It gives a number bonus? Fuck.
You roll 1d4 and add that to the roll.
Make it stack.
It's not attunement.
Make it stack.
And it's not attunement. My goodness.
Make it stack. Bro's just wearing nothing but drip.
That things can't stack if they have the same name.
Spells can't stack. Spell-like abilities can. But if you want to
Really?
say no,
Look at me
it's
be fucking
understandable.
proven wrong. Oh no.
Make them
So
stack.
That's why I can cast Enlarge on myself and still enlarge myself using the ability from the Rune Knight.
There
They
was more
aren't
than
the
four.
same exact thing. One's a spell-like ability,
I
one's a
know
spell.
they're different.
But yeah, you can wear 2 ring... Actually, let me look this up.
Dude, if you could wear multiple of the same ring, yo, I'm balling out here. I can't bend my fingers, but I'm balling. If things stack,
You
I'd
only get
stack.
to wear up to 3 So you only get up to 3 attunement items, so most magic rings you can't fuck with. Like, you can't just wear 10 ring of protections.
Damn.
sad.
That is.
There's built-in limitations to prevent magic item overload.
You can still drop a fireball and still hit a person for like 40 something d6.
66, I believe? Or is it 86? It's 86.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, let me double check. I have a creature that has fireball.
I remember that. No, because I remember. What is it?
Fireball.
Point blank a fireball.
Cast fireball centered upon myself.
No joke. I have a creature that does that.
Dude, that's just explode.
Yeah.
It's called Frost Nova. It's fireball but ice themed, and it basically centered on itself and explodes in an icy fervor.
Okay. So from what I'm seeing on RPG Stack Exchange, yes, in general, bonuses stack unless they're from the same spell, seen combining magical effects, Player's Handbook, page 205.
Alright, I
So,
don't know what that meant.
It might work, however, check page 205 if you want to double check. If it says something about you can't, I won't push the subject. Granted, if I am going to... Sorry, go ahead.
We're not gonna run into that problem for a while probably, and when we do run into it, then I'll check it out.
Dude, just stack high enough so that your AC is just higher than what anyone can hit, even if they hit a natural 20.
No, I'm not going to play that game.
No shit's about to get crazy.
The stuff I'm willing to stack is the ridiculous stuff. The thing I'm buying right now adds 1d4 to whatever you roll for a performance check.
Dude, just add penis enlargement pills at this point. Let's see how hard you get stacked those.
I already gave him a specific big boy belt, though.
Yes, it doubles my size. That's how I got to 28 feet tall.
Dude, just give him
It
penis
has no
enlargement pills in
mechanical
some form of
benefit,
way.
It just makes him big.
Just implement an NPC that has a factory or some form of not warehouse, because, you know, from D&D or whatever. Just some form of way. Yeah, make it like a full-blown quest.
I just walk into an alchemist's office,
It's-
take this blue pill.
And it's like a really difficult, like, side quest, so, like, they have to level up a little further before they come back to complete it. You know, those types of things.
I am already preparing another side quest for hit this fucker just to get magic tattoos.
A magic tattoo, and make it give stats for, like, the dumbest reasons, too. You look dumber with this tattoo.
Existing magic items.
Oh, cool.
So there's a magic tattoo with the ability your fist can has magical weapons. You get +1 to damage and attack rolls with them, and you get a range of I think it's 10 or 15 feet plus 1d6 extra damage. It's uncommon, but he just ruled, okay, these don't exist in the town because I don't want you to have reach, which is fair.
My
Every
God,
monk
that should be a
wants to know
rare
your
magic
location.
item, if anything. That thing is powerful.
So the reason it's uncommon is because generally spellcasters always outperform melee fighters, and melee fighters just need shit to catch up. Like, there's a couple of really good things melee fighters can do, and they're tankier than most magicians.
Well, you have to look at it like this. Mages can hit from, like, a stupid distance. That's why their health is lower, which is why you have the fighters being up in the front, being on top of them, so that they can't necessarily aim for anyone that's archers or just anyone at range.
Yeah.
That's just pretty much how it is.
Everyone in the party can do spells. Literally no one cannot do spells. Right now. That's just the party dynamic I'm running with.
So the only spells I can cast are Glamour, Spare the Dying, and Healing Word, because I basically didn't want to kill my party by not having healing.
There was no medic, so the big bard had to be the medic. Are you kidding me?
I'm not even a bard, I'm a fucking fighter.
A fighter main bard side.
Don't look at me. We had 3 players to start with, and we doubled that recently, so we have enough players to be healers. Like the druid.
I'm a medic
There's
now.
2 druid. Yeah. She's a druid. She has enough healing magic. We have another druid has a lot of healing magic as well.
So then why do you have medic stuff on you?
Because at first
So
the druid
originally we
didn't,
didn't have that.
Oh, because
And honestly, I took that feat so that my character wouldn't be too powerful at lower levels. Because otherwise, I'd have been able to start using people as weapons at level 1.
Like,
and
I didn't
easily
want him-
doing it at level 3.
Yeah, like, I also wanted to make sure, like, because with him were 2 other players that weren't accustomed to D&D, so it's like, I want to give them chances to be cool as well, and not just have the Zorik Mr. Spotlight.
I'm new to the game. My guy is throwing people. He's just taking a dump on the tavern for no reason. Yo, he's so cool.
Exactly. For first session, I literally just played as a shield and let the other guys attack.
Damn. When you're 28 feet tall, does your health like double at some point or no?
No, there's no mechanical benefit to being that tall. It's literally just a meme, and I took it so that I could, as a meme, and because it gives it's going to help once I'm trying to get through the ordning. For context, my character has already slept with 3 ice giants and a fire giant.
Now you just need to. Damn, my guy caught them dragon STDs.
No, I got that immunity.
Please tell me none of them are. Please tell me that none of them were dudes.
No.
No, the meme would have been that they were all dudes. That would have been funny as fuck. That would have been a dumb meme.
I have to have, like, fucking stat blocks already prepared for giants, just in case these fuckers run a... I have a wild encounter table. If they roll 100 on it, one of Zorik's X's appears.
Yes.
That's gonna be a boss fight.
Maybe.
That's gonna
Most
be
of them are not ended bad.
30.
Granted, there are some bad ones. Like, so currently I'm wearing a
Looks like
necklace
Black Dragon.
which... What? Oh no, that one would have ended well, but if you want to say it ended poorly, go ahead, because that would be funny.
I have no input. I'm making a joke. Don't worry.
Your necklace.
Basically, it's the necklace of claws. It does the same thing as the tattoo I mentioned earlier, minus the reach and the extra d6. So my attacks are magical, etc., so forth. But it's connected to a cult.
What's that cult?
Something having to do with dragons.
That's even funnier.
Yep,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have access to a cult to throw at the players if I want to.
Yep, there's a cult he can throw at us. There's a ton of X's he could throw at us. There's a lot of shit he can do. Granted,
This isn't even considering the main threat, like the big bad of the campaign, which is just undead, period.
yeah.
He has a lot of shit he can do.
Like, at this point, I'm trying to come up with ways to make my character fun, but not ridiculously powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I wanted to be a dick, I could just take 3 levels in Blood Hunter, and whenever I'm fighting an undead, my fist would deal 1d8 plus 3d4 plus 1d6 plus 5 plus a lot of damage per hit.
Plus, you one tap. It's like having smite on your bare hands.
Again, there's a reason why I'm playing funny rather than optimally.
Dude, if you played optimally, you would have beaten the campaign day 1. What do you mean? Dude, my god, you could speedrun a campaign.
I would have taken Great Weapon Master.
Oh no, speedrun campaign.
Yo, if you guys ever do another campaign, do a speedrun campaign. Make a speedrun campaign. And then, like, you guys can just keep running it.
Isn't that more one shot?
Yes. Tomb of Annihilation is the hardest module known to existence, made by Gary Gygax himself, the creator of D&D.
Is it a 5e?
Yeah, some people it was originally 1e, but people made it into 5e, 4e, 3.5, Pathfinder. A lot of people transition it to different editions.
Well, if we do play that, maybe I will play the Bear Totem Barbarian build. Because when you're a Cathar, you have resistance to everything, and you have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Like, one day I might run Tomb of Annihilation.
Dude, just run a speedrun of it.
I hope.
Run a speedrun of it.
Maybe.
You get all the best people together, including him, and just go broken.
Yeah.
Dear God.
That's gonna be a while because I'm already running 2 campaigns, and that might be my limit. I don't know. I'm not gonna push it too far because Zora keeps warning me about having burnouts.
It would be a burnout to run 2 campaigns.
I ran a
Well, I'm already
campaign
running
that
2.
was really good.
That's what I'm saying.
He's lucky that one of them is a module.
Burnt out in one session. It sucked.
Yeah, I'm
For
really
context.
excited for tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
so am I.
appreciate the hit bets. Same, dude. I'm excited for tomorrow and the day after.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
see.
so you're at the middle of 2 conflicts of just 1, what the fuck is Ty doing? And 2, I am an undead, what of it, bitch?
It's going to be really funny if they do attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll message you ahead of time the stuff that I'm planning to do. Actually, I'll leave one of them unknown. I'll message you the other one.
Okay. Oh yeah, surprises are fun.
I can only imagine how painful it could be just trying to make wild encounter maps on Minecraft alone. Like, good luck with that.
I thought about it, but then I picked up Roll20, and everyone else also agreed to be on Roll20, so it's like, nice, I don't need to worry too much.
Yeah, it'd be so much easier to build over there rather than on Minecraft because you have to do all that by hand.
I mean, I gotta do it manually at Roll20 as well.
Oh, no, but it would be easy to do it there because you don't have to worry about building an entire wall.
Fair.
Building an entire path. Measuring things out. Rearranging it block by block. I had to do that. Not fun. Dude, it took me 3 weeks just to make a minigame.
What he plans to do? Aw. Hell yes.
That's gonna be fun. Where did my guy over here go?
Yeah.
Also, random question: whose character sheet is most in depth on Roll20?
In depth? I'd have to go through all of them real quick. I have an inclination of who, but I'd have to double check myself because a lot of people didn't
has the
write stuff
20-page
down and they just
essay?
have it in mind. Looks at that mute one. Let's see. You got a lot of
If you're
stuff.
referring,
Chad has written down literally every item in his inventory.
yep.
Ty doesn't have his character sheet here. Shiro's in the middle of building it. Nova's other character, which I'm not just talking about, has some stuff. Thorns, I built, so it's not much. It's between Chad and Scarlet. AKA
Yeah,
these
that's
two
about
folks.
right. Yep. Oh, so something about the personality traits. Basically, Chad took all the ones that are he's calm, but he's a dick if someone doesn't earn his respect. And unfortunately, many people don't.
He's calm but a dick. And he has no brain cells. What?
But he's very charismatic. And
Yo,
he's
what's the
very
charisma
thorough.
modifier again?
+3.
God, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You talking about Chad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's as much as Dare. That's as much as Dare, I think.
Did we write down your stats on that? Because I don't remember if we did. No, we didn't. It's blank.
Also, my strength is 19.
Oh,
So
I
as
got
soon
it.
as I take either
I
Tavern
still have it.
Brawler or actually,
Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly as much as Dare. Dare has 17 charisma.
nice.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But then again, I do have a +7 to Deception and Persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have that.
I do. I have Expertise. And then in
Look,
everything
man.
else, I have a Jack of all trades. So.
The only thing I plan to get expertise in is performance. For giant reasons.
Of course you do.
Dude, just use that one thing and just make it stack. Just make that stack.
I'm just going to show up with like 20 glamour waves.
Boom!
+13 to stealth if I use the right spell.
127. Let's go.
Pass without a trace.
Pass without a trace is pretty. It's not necessarily broken, but it's busted.
Oh, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, let me
But
look
yeah,
at that
just
spell real quick.
Getting your hands on that makes stealth missions so much easier for the person that has to do it.
Oh.
And you got the entire party on top of
You
that.
guys, because it's really funny. So.
It's a fucking sphere? Oh, that's nasty.
Did somebody
So
say
this-
ball?
This will be a spoiler for you and Nova, if you guys don't mind it, because it's really funny.
How
So-
long will it be till we discover it in the campaign?
As long as it takes for me to find hill giants. So, in hill giant culture, one of the big things is they have bragging contests that are legendary because they're all too dumb to incite one another, so they basically just believe whatever. My plan is to claim that I am too powerful for armor to contain, and as I flex, I'm going to use my cast-off armor to blow my armor off.
There's no that automatically wins. My guy has to roll advantage on that.
Zark. Zark, you're making me go to my accessibility and turn off ASL purely so I could do this.
So yeah, that's the kind of bullshit I pull. Again, I'm trying to make this character funny rather than powerful, because he's already strong enough to be able to play fun, and I don't want to step in front of other players, because that'd be a shitty thing to do with so many players.
Zark, you're saying that, but as my new character has a 19 intelligence.
1 IQ noises.
It's time to roll a 3 for one of my stats.
Yeah. So, I have another character that I just rolled who has 15 or above in every stat, except for strength, which is a 6.
Yeah, you were telling me about that yesterday. Me and Legion, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse. Nothing's worse than having your stat stupidly high just to roll nat ones every single time you do that check.
So, the highest stat I'm going to have is Wisdom, which I'll have advantage on, or once I get a magic item, I'll have advantage on pretty much all perception checks. And passive perception is going to be 22 or 23.
Yeah.
Basically, the character.
Stats are still better.
Fair enough.
I have to agree with Jailer here about having high, like a high stat and just still rolling nat ones. That's exactly what happened to Frayne. I have a character who's built entirely around knowing undead, because due to the fact her god is all about hating them, so she has the
History check.
to kill thy enemy. No joke, her religion checks were 2 nat ones of figuring out what the fucking undead was, and she just did not know. 2 nat ones in a row in the middle of combat.
I don't know what it is. It's probably a zombie, but I can't tell. You would think I'd be trained in this.
That's exactly. This is beyond my wisdom.
My bard knew what they were before she would.
Yeah, it was frustrating, because that's her entire deal, is to know what undead are. That's what she was built around. And she rolled nat ones.
Oh hey, I've reached my calorie target for today. Good to know. And she sucks.
So
she does have.
I mean, not gonna lie. I mean, I never play D&D, and usually the reason I don't play is because it's like 90% luck based. But in moments like that, where the character is meant to know something as basic as what a zombie is, I'd low-key let them re-roll. I would do that.
It was a very special undead.
Yeah,
I think a new homebrew.
Yo, super special. It was a zombie with a third arm.
No joke, I made it so that way after that she has advantage on all undead understand checks.
Why wasn't that the case in the first place?
Yes, it was a bonus action after that, realizing how stupid that it was.
So,
Yeah, to look
another
at something
fun
and
thing
figure
from
out what
that
it
same
is, it takes
combat.
an entire 6
So,
seconds.
the sorcerer basically burnt out all of his sorcery points, Gatling gunning down undead. He aimed for the most powerful ones, but nothing died. They were all left with like 1 or 2 hit points left or some shit.
Yeah.
And then my character, who hits everything and couldn't hit shit because it was in the middle of the fucking ocean, went, wait a second, I have a bow. Pulled it out and shot the head off of it. I kill sniped.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm still proud. I'm proud
I
of
rolled
that
a nat
combat.
1 on
I'm really proud of
identifying
it.
a ghost once, and the rest of the campaign I had my character believe that it was a sheet in the wind.
Yeah, I would never want to do D&D sometimes just because I don't want to take L's like that. Throws rock at a window, nat ones, rock bounces off the frame of the window, hits you in the face, hits you for like 3 hit points, and you die on impact.
Take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
In one campaign, basically the rule was the DM comes up with whatever the fuck happens when you nat 1. I nat 1'd on a perception check or something. So he went,
oh no.
You put your ear to the ground and listen. And one of the other party members, who's a cynical asshole, goes, well, what is the ground telling you? It says I'm traveling with an asshole.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the window to get their attention. All right, roll for sleight of hand because you know the dark and there's guards all around. Okay, nat 1. You throw a brick at the window and it goes through the window.
You want to hear something really funny from the other campaign?
Go.
The one where I'm undead?
Go.
Yeah.
So, I'm playing a Dampier, and at this level, I can just walk up walls casually. So if this guy uses Turn Undead, I'm affected by it, and there's a chance I'll just sprint up a wall away from him.
Can't wait.
I am a
Can't wait
grave
for
cleric.
RP for both campaigns I'm running.
Bro, just casually stand on a wall to get away from him.
Dude, in that campaign, there was a bugbear that could base... Sorry, go ahead, Bill.
I was gonna say that I'm a Tabaxi cleric, which is something that even Legion's never heard of before, apparently.
I mean, I wouldn't compare it to Baxi with a cleric due to the fact that Baxis get like dex bonuses and not wisdom bonuses, but yeah.
I know, but it's just funny being able to just like sprint 60 feet and bash somebody's face in with a warhammer.
It's true.
Fair point, have a nice day.
So,
Fair point, have a nice day.
in this campaign, there was a bugbear that could basically one-shot us. Would it deal like 5d6 damage or something at level 2?
I think I still have its surprise attack slapping somewhere. Let me pull it up.
Well, basically, since my guy can climb, I just climbed straight up a wall and did the splits across it and used my whip outside of its range and whipped off one of his testicles and said, surrender or I take the other testicle.
Dude, intimidation plus 100.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then he turns around
finish it
and
off,
attacked
no,
Nova.
For
yeah,
a
Zork,
bugbear
finish it
surprise
off.
attack, it states that it gets an extra 2d6 on its attack. So for a bugbear to attack, it gets 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 2. If it catches you off by surprise, it's killing any level 1 player.
Jesus Christ.
So that's what he sent at us,
on the first day.
and I whipped his testicle off. And then Nova nat 20'd it in the other testicle with a mace.
With a
Broke
vase?
his pelvis.
With a vase or a mace? Oh my god.
Straight to the testes.
Natural 20, broke its pelvis, sent it flying down a flight of stairs.
Legion, play the song.
When that
Play the song,
happened-
Legion, play the song.
I can't play it through this. I don't.
Use your phone or something. Find it on your phone.
I'll just pull
I
it
can
up,
tell you the
dude.
name of it.
Oh,
I trust
it's
Zora,
called
so knows it by
Atlas.
heart. At Raspberry Cloud or something.
Still waiting on the end of the story after you fell down the stairs.
Oh, it was fucking dead, but then the wolf almost killed us. The pet did more than the boss.
Yeah.
That's hilariously ironic. Bro, something that's supposed to one-tap low-level players if you catch it by surprise, and they literally two-tapped it.
That's the song I played as it's falling down the stairs in slow mo.
That's amazing.
After it got bashed in the nuts with a mace.
I'm any good at anything, it's comedic timing.
It is. He is the best at comedic timing, and I love it.
Now you guys have to deal with the lichen.
Before I
Pop!
I have one more ridiculous story for you guys. I think most of you know this one. So, in another campaign, I was playing the Broken Strength build, the one that I didn't play in Legion.
Hmm.
So, the DM sent a undead lich something at us when we were level 2.
Oh my god.
So I ran
Oh,
up
lich.
and smashed an 800-pound boulder onto it.
Damn.
It responded by lighting it on black fire and chucking it at us. He says, okay, everyone roll a dex save. I say, can I catch it? He goes, roll me a strength. 26.
27.
The cutoff was 25.
Oh my god.
And he goes, okay, you catch it. But your hands are now on black magical fire. What do? Prior turn, he had summoned an army of the undead. I say, I would like to spike it on them. Natural 20.
Ah, yes.
Deletes the army.
percentile die. 93. There is one skeleton left with one arm. As a response, he summoned a Tarask,
What is that?
which we proceeded to kill.
Oh, scary. Very scary.
Tarask is the hardest enemy to fight in D&D.
I'll pull
Big
up its
bad evil
stats.
guy.
At what level are you guys again? 2?
Scary.
Yes.
And then you just
for
fought it?
Text, Tarask has 676 hit points, armor class of 25, and a challenge rating of 30.
Gargantuan monstrosity.
And you guys killed it?
30 strength, 11 dex, 30 constitution, 3 intelligence.
And what happened after you killed it? How many people were still standing at level 2?
It still has monkey brain.
So, all of us were alive. We basically dropped a nuke on it from orbit, but my character was the only one smart enough to turn around and cover his eyes. It burnt my clothes off, so in the next campaign, everyone else was blind, and I had to fight pretty much an army naked.
Fair.
And I had to stand in front of a cave entrance, tanking fireballs for like, I think it was between 6 and 8 rounds, so that my party wouldn't get one shot.
Fuck's sake. How do you create these goddamn characters?
What happened after that? I want to know if you guys escaped.
Oh,
Yes, we did.
No, they all died.
That explains a
So,
lot.
so after that, some reinforcements came and killed the mages. He sent an overpowered cleric at me, who ran up and nat 20'd a shot with a mace to my dick.
That's what put you down?
Here,
Which
let me
I
put the,
stole
let me
his
play the
endurance
outrest again.
and negated all of the damage.
So
You broke his mace with your dick.
You have balls of steel.
You broke his
He
mace
hit
with
the
your
dick and
dick.
just flopped back and hit him in the face.
That is disgusting.
Super thrust!
Yup.
And I still find it I still love the fact that Lee
Put a hole in the mace.
given me in the second campaign an overpowered item for myself. Like the shield, the staff of defense is so stupid.
Oh,
Why
I
would
didn't
you
give you that. That was just in the module.
Oh
Don't
yeah, the
look at me.
module.
That I didn't make this.
I'm
This
ahead
was
up.
a fucking
Later,
starter
guys.
module
Alright, good luck.
for new players, introductory, and they had bugbears in
Thank
it for
you.
some dumb reason. Izark.
Caesar, but yeah, that staff of defense while holding it just gives you 1 extra armor rating. Plus, it comes with shield that you could use, which gives you another 5 armor rating. Armor, yeah.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Armor class.
That you could
So
use
I
to
already
protect
have
other people
18,
too,
so that'll
right?
give-
Because it's shield.
No, shield only works on yourself.
Oh, tough.
But no, like, as a
That's
cleric,
not for your
I already have
paladin, I
19
remember.
I mean, I already have 18 AC. Holding it gives me 19. Casting shield gives me 24.
Damn. I'd do all that just for every fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like, Legion, is there anything that could hit at 24 other than like?
Yes.
Well, yeah, people have their ACs all the way up in 24 by default sometimes.
I know, but
It's just really good to have at low levels.
Yes.
Okay.
This module
still not-
is mean for a beginner module. I need a reminder. This is what beginners are meant to play. and
Hey, Solo.
so
It's been a 5 minutes since you've seen you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's not even to mention
And you got
gold
your
it
full
gives you,
body.
how
Let's
much money
go.
it gives you.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying. Yeah, what happened to Sporky? I haven't seen her in forever.
I'm making my campaign more balanced, and it's easier than a beginner module.
Changed their name.
Yeah, I think I didn't update it on my app since it's in the roll.
You're kidding me.
But I think I ended up with about 20 platinum coins.
I'm gonna try bringing her around again, but
That's a.
Oh, okay. You turned into a cripple.
Beginner module where you can't even buy magic items.
Yo, Solo, you want to hear some tough stories that's happened around here?
Campaign I played with that character. I'll just
Were
have
you-
about 20 platinum coins that I could do anything with.
What happened?
Like, it's bullshit.
my fucking throw joint disappeared. I don't
How
know
many
what I'm
rations can you
doing.
buy with that?
Oof.
Fucking
Rations are like silver.
All right. So do you want to hear some tough stories that's happened around here?
Can you buy with 20 flat?
Sure.
All right. Were you around when I was a trusted host?
Well, I have to see if my math card for tomorrow.
With 20 platinum and it costs what, 1 silver?
Yeah. So I was trusted host for like a fat minute. Everything was fine.
Yeah, 1 silver.
And then I ran into Milo, finally, and then things didn't work out all that well, and I lost my trusted host within the span of 2 days. With the
Hell yeah, I'm not.
with the not assumptions, the claims of, oh yeah, it wasn't just those 2 days, that day. We've been hearing about you for a long time. People have always been having a problem with you. And I was like, that's cat. That took copious amounts of cap. And then, to make a long story short, I had 2 days where I had 2 days of arguments because the first time I had an argument with Milo. Actually, I had a few arguments with him before, but the initial ones, the first one that actually mattered, was when I initially lost my trusted host because I didn't receive a message. No one sent me any form of warning anywhere at all. It was just supposed to be said, I guess. No one said, "Oh, you're receiving a warning. Oh, I'm warning you. Like, this is a warning." It's like, no, none of that. I didn't get none of that. No message. No, nothing. I just came on one day, was just casually existing, grabbed the host board, I couldn't see that I could teleport anyone, and and ironically, at around that exact moment, Miner was inviting people to have people join in for Vampire Hero to get his Trusted House games in. So I joined him, asked him, "Yo, what's up?" And he gave me a few answers because apparently they'd been talking about me for like a solid hour in a chat that I haven't seen at all. And
Wait, hold up, Jailer. God damn, you talk fast, and I don't know how I understood any of that, but I did.
yeah, I talk fast.
Just listening to the back. I just listened in the background. I'm like, how did I understand all of that? Then I realized, oh yeah, I talk just as fast. Yeah, oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm excited for also.
So, your ghost went off into sunset. It's gone.
Let's all have some fucking fun with our people, 'cause you guys need some badly.
Yeah, I don't know where it is anymore. Alright, anyways. Oh, there it is. I just saw it. I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Fuck, is it back?
I think. I thought I saw it. Alright.
It's doing its own shit. It's okay.
I'm trying to think. I got distracted.
Where's it going?
I said things. I said stuff. What did I say? Said some stuff and now I forgot it. Milo and the thing. Yeah. So I said Milo. Oh, the initial argument that happened because I spoke to Miner and he said that there was like an entire chat that they had a discussion with pretty much me and for whatever reason, and they said that it was like happened for like an hour in a chat that I couldn't see. So that means, I only assumed that only the moderators were pretty much there just having that entire conversation. But I haven't seen any arguments anywhere, even in the staff channel that you're put into when you're a trusted host, which I found hilariously ironic. Like, it just wasn't there.
Shiny ball.
I'm trying to think. So pretty much asked Minor, he was like, oh, well, you know, this, and this. And he's like, well, I mean, I don't really know anything, even though he's the one that's pretty much able to drop my rank in the first place. I don't have a problem. It's just, you know, if a person complains enough about something, you're pretty much just going to do it to get them to shut up. And that's just the truth. So he's the only one that's able to drop my trusted host anyways. So he said to ask Elo and Milo. Elo was already there in the game, but the thing is I didn't want to start an entire scene because, you know, Vampire's trying to start a game and stuff. So I literally played like 2-3 games. Elo's still around. 90% of the lobby just ends up leaving, and there were just a few people left, and he was there. So I decided to, you know, ask him what was up. He told me a few things. I ended up forgetting like 99% of everything that he said. But some of the things that I remember he said was, oh, reasons, you know, because I barely even seen Elo. Like, I've had only one problem with Elo, but it doesn't really matter, so I don't really have a problem with Elo. So, pretty much the problem that I had with Elo at one point that wasn't necessarily too big of a deal was there was a person, demonic, demon radio, something, demonic radio, something like that. Radio demon? There you go. Radio demon. And pretty much, apparently he was on a blacklist that I didn't know, and we were trying to play a game, and he just kind of got mad at the fact that he was a jailer, and I said stuff about it, and I was like, why, like, dude, just, you know, just go with it, it's fine. And he went into his house, and then Elo just went up and started trying to send him to hell. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you trying to send him to hell? Like, he's just, you know, he just doesn't like his role. That's what it was about it. He's like, no, he's on a blacklist and stuff. I was like, I pretty much got mad because he's out here literally trying to remove a player that I'm hopefully just trying to get to play the game, because it's been a fat minute since, like, you know, I've been trying to get a lobby together, and he's about to just drop them. Apparently, Radio ended up leaving in the first place anyways, and I just kind of got mad, and like, bro, why'd you do that? Like, why'd you send him to hell and stuff? And it's like, I didn't. He just left before I could do it, and he's like, he gave me a bunch of reasons as to why he was on a blacklist, where it was like, oh, he said he was saying like a bunch of like Nazi stuff, and I was like, I mean, as long as it's not offending anyone, I didn't hear him say anything or anything like that. So pretty much that's just pretty much all the argument was. Really don't care about radio anymore, or just not even in the first place. And I just lived with it, and that was just pretty much about it. And the conversation over. But the thing is that apparently that came up in their conversation. And he said that was pretty much the only problem that I had with you. Was like, alright, so then why would you say anything in the first place? I was like a month and a half ago. Anyways, moving on from that, he said, oh, I was being, like, you know, I'm pretty rebellious. I was like, well, I mean, yeah, that shouldn't necessarily count, but I'll let it count because I can be pretty damn rebellious, so, you know, I guess that's one. He's like, do you have anything else? And he's like, oh, because you were, like, you know, saying a bunch of cursing. I was like, dude, everyone does that. I don't want to hear it. That's, like, a really dumb excuse. He's like, well, besides that, I can't really come up with anything else. He said a few more things. Oh, yeah, your behavior. And it's like, behavior pretty much shouldn't necessarily do anything unless it's so rambunctious and stuff, which I would know, because a lot of people would be saying stuff about it, and the only people that are saying about it is just you, Milo, maybe Blue Sky. And that's it. Only you three are pretty much having this problem of just behavior in the first place because Milo wants to say something about it. Never said that, didn't think about it at the time. I'm just trying to figure out why I'd lost it in the first place. Now, the thing is that I shouldn't have lost it in the first place, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be like, oh, well, just give it back. It's like, no, I'm going to earn it back. So the entire argument is pretty much happening because I want to hear like a legitimate reason as to why I lost my trusted host, and not one person can do that. Because then Elo told me, oh, just ask Milo. I spoke to Milo about it. About like a day later. What? Did that bounce off my forehead or something? What did it bounce off of?
Fucking love this thing, man. This is a fucking menace. Cool.
Dude, you throw that thing as hard as you can in a house, it'll clip through the house. It's funny. And then you make it increase as it's bouncing. Oh, it's even funnier. So, when I finally managed to confront Milo about it, I actually made an entire video of it just for safety on both parties. It's not just for me, it's for him too, so I can't just invent anything. He can't just come up with anything. So, I mean, I could send you it if you want me to, but personally, I can just kind of like give a basic explanation of it right now if you want me to. Alright, so, pretty much went and asked him, hey, yo, why'd I lose my, like, you know, I've gone around, no one's giving me a straight answer, not even Miner himself. What's up, why'd I lose my trusted host? He said, oh, it's because of your behavior and stuff, you know, you were harassing Blue Sky that one day, and it's like, I wasn't necessarily harassing Blue Sky. So, pretty much the incident in question is in one day, Blue Sky managed to get themselves out to Trusted Us as well, which I was actually pretty proud of them. So, there was a full lobby that we had, and I came up with a really stupid suggestion of, hey, yo, you know, do 5-faction TDM, because I managed to upgrade 4-faction to 5-faction TDM with the implementations of the ghosts, which we're actually about to lose, which is going to kind of suck. So I asked them if they could just do 5-faction TDM. I managed to convince them to do 5-faction TDM. I pretty much told them exactly what was up and how it essentially worked and everything. I said all the rules are essentially the same, and, you know, it's just, you know, you got 5 teams and all the neutrals are on the same team. That's it. The ghosts come out to have their meeting and done. So the way I host it normally, as you've seen before, is that when I take out the people, I have the teams go into one of their teammates' house to have their meeting to make the meeting part go by a lot faster, right? That's not what happened. So first of all, even before the game started, I decided to drop in because they only needed one more person, and it was going to be my first time actually going to be able to play the game. So I went in, grabbed the house, turned around, saw that I was the consigliere. Now the thing is that, you know how people have been complaining about the vampire for like a stupid amount of time for no reason whatsoever? The reason I said something about me being the consigliere was like, I was like, wow, really? Out of all the times I end up getting that role? I'm on the most basic team with the most basic role. The consigliere can be very important for at least discovering who's on what team so that they can't necessarily lie too much. And on top of that, you can also try and figure out which ones are the ghosts, because all the ghosts have basic defense, and you can just get them voted out, because that's why the voting system still happens, unless you can try and, you know, sway the votes however way you see fit. Besides that, I got stuck with a consigliere, and it was like, man, basic role on the most basic team, so if I die immediately, that's it. Like, damn, I totally got to have fun with my game. So I pretty much, you know, had a bad mood about that. So I went in, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try and just survive. Come out. We get called out first. Mafia gets called out first for some reason. And Blue Sky decided to change my role with the original Godfather. So I was the Godfather, and they were the consigliere. I said, no, that's not really fair whatsoever. Like, it's not fair for them, and I got stuck with the consigliere. I'm just going to have to live with it. Don't do that. They switched it back. And I went into my house because I said that we were going to have the meeting in my house. Calls us out again because, you know, apparently we're going to have the meetings outside. I was like, dude, the meetings are going to take way too long right now. What are you doing? He's like, you know what? Fine, I'll just live with it. I'm going to look into this house. You two do your own thing, all right? I'm going to be looking into this house. I go back into my house, and I just put my number on my board, and I sit down and wait. Takes like 10, 15 minutes. You know, it's the first night. It's your first time doing this. But the meetings could have gone by a little bit faster if you let everyone just go into their own homes. But who am I to judge? Come out, we lose our Godfather right off the bat, so now I'm stuck with the heavy work of being the, you know, the Mafia. I decided to just pick up on the Mafioso, because then we could still have Roadblock, you know, the Roadblock ability just to help us out. That didn't necessarily happen, because on the next meeting, I said, you just do you do whatever you want, it's fine, I don't care, I'm just trying to get through these meetings as fast as we can. I go into my house, and I forgot to put a number on my board. So I didn't kill anyone, and it doesn't matter, because in the morning, I ended up dead anyways. It was really stupid. So I was like, you know, I was kind of expecting this, because Psychotic Kate was there as well. So went off to the side and just sat off to the side and just waited for the entire game to end. And at the end of the game, it was down to 4 people: 2 ghosts, a neutral, and an alien. Now, in this type of situation, the ghosts automatically win. But Blue Sky decided to keep going. By the way, Dinah was the Juggernaut, and Milo was the commander. So I was like, alright, well, that's pretty much GG. Blue Sky moves on to the next one. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, whoa, what are you doing? The game's already over. The ghosts already have like it's already a team match. The game's already over. The ghosts won. That's it. What are you doing? Instead of just being like, oh, well, you know, I know the game's over. I just want to see how, the game's over. I just want to see how this will play out. Blue Sky just said, who's the host? Who's the host?
Wow.
Who's the host? Come on, who's the... And you know how Blue Sky just types it in? Like, they weren't saying it. They have to type... They were just typing it in. They could have said it if they wanted to, but, you know, shy voice, which is, you know, moderately annoying. That's the only reason why people are mute in the first place anyways. They're shy of their voice. Anyways.
You stuff, are you
The
Chris, as soon as they leave, all the drama happens.
I know, right? So they just spammed that a few times, and then that just flat out got me mad. I was like, no, bro, it doesn't matter if I'm the host. I invented the game mode. You don't see me just still going with the game. I end the game in this type of situation. But if I were to keep going, I would say, oh, well, I want to see what would happen. Because there was a demon and a poltergeist. The poltergeist, all they have to do is just constantly roadblock the juggernaut, and no one dies. In which case, they were both idiots, and they did the exact opposite, where they roadblocked the commander, and the demon went for the juggernaut. So Dino decided to eat the demon. It was kind of a feel bad moment in that type of situation. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Why? Like, that's pretty much what Blue Sky was expecting, and they ended up getting just that. But the thing is that the game should have ended. But, So, they kept going. Milo accidentally throws the game by voting out the Juggernaut, and when they vote out the Juggernaut, he's stuck with the other ghost, and he's like, oh, well, yeah, I guess, well, he's like, oh, dang, I accidentally threw the game. He was like, wait, in that case, then the game should have ended yesterday. Blue Sky comes up to him and says, oh, well, yeah, the game was already over, I just wanted to see what would happen. That was just full blown annoying. But at the end of it all, I commended, Blue Sky on, doing this for their first time, actually making, like, very minimal mistakes, aside from the ending, but, that's not necessarily a mistake. But yeah, you actually did pretty good. That's it. I'm still in a bad mood. I just sit off to the side and I just watch and do my own thing. I don't know if Blue Sky stuck around to host another game or if someone else was hosting the game. All I know is that 2 to 3 hours later, roughly, Milo just starts snapping back at me and being like, oh, at this type of point, thinking all this complaining and bitching and whining and stuff. This is just my words, not his. It would have gotten me, thrown out, long ago. And he was like, I was like, it doesn't matter whether I'm a moderator or trusted host or not. I'm in a bad mood. This is just how I'm going to be. So, I don't remember how, because I was, like, kind of just snapping at people with, like, coming up to me with really dumb questions, and I just can't deal with dumb questions very easily. So, I was just constantly just blowing people off, and he was just getting annoyed by that. And at one point, Versity was there too, and things happened. Milo decided to go hammer down on me. I was like, dude, don't go hammer down on me. First, that's not cool at all. Don't. It's not a good look. And something happens, or something is said, and Versity is like, then stop digging your hole deeper. Stop digging your grave deeper. And I turned around and said, and I am the grave, as a joke. And then Milo was like, and I'm the mortician, and sent me to jail. Yeah, that was a feel-bad moment. The next day, which was also brought up in that conversation, I knew 90% of the people that were in the game. Obviously, the game barriers up because, host gay, haha, lol, funny. Oh, they all dipped. Haha, lol, funny. I don't like the barrier at all. People do what they want. They can have the barrier up if they want to. I'm just not going to be happy about it. So, I just, said, hey, yo, can y'all let me in? And, I get blown off like I usually do. So I just decided to press my button. I'm going to set it to default voice real quick, because that's what it was at. Barriers up. I'm leaned up against it like I always am. And I spin walk so that I'm sitting right here like I usually do. Like, because whenever a game's going on and I'm not the host, I'm usually just sitting right here. So I'm through the barrier, ghosting it through to here, leaned up against it, and I'm playing this. Is that loud? How well? Is it like loud, quiet? Like, is it like blaring? Like,
it's kind of quiet. I'm guessing you want it loud.
no. What was brought up in the argument with Milo when I was trying to figure out why I ended up losing my trusted host is he said on that specific day, because Milo was here somewhere, I think, I'm 90% sure he was around here, he just wasn't paying attention whatsoever. He was probably a part of the game, probably in house 10 or 11, if I remember correctly. And Enigma was also here, so Enigma is just casually just walking back and forth and doing his own thing. I have that button pressed, and he tells me to stop a few times.
he tells me to stop a few times, and I just decided to ignore him. What was brought up in that argument with Milo was that I was actively trying to break through the barrier, and I was blaring, and I was just blasting my soundboard. But yet, the actuality is that I'm standing over here, spin walked all the way over to here, with just that going on for 5 minutes, and instead of muting me, instead of muting me, Enigma just sends me to hell. And yes, there's a difference between jail and hell. Jail, whenever you decide to rejoin the game, you end up back in it. Huh?
I've been to both.
Oh, both, so you know the difference. So besides that, got sent to hell that time. I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna go do my own thing for some reason. And then the next day or 2 days after that, I found out that I just wasn't a trusted host. So I set that straight with Milo, the exact details, or 90% of the details, because I forgot that Enigma would have been the only one that sent me to hell. Freaking, I'm a forehead 90% of the time, so whatever. Oh, wait until oh, there it goes. It's gone. Alright,
I used to like harassing Enigma, so I was bored.
Oh, that's hilariously ironic. Moving on from that, though. And I'm going to say exactly why that's ironic soon. Alright. So when I set that entire thing straight with Milo, he says, if anyone has to mute you for any reason, that means you're messing up. And it was like, well, you know, people just mute you for anything. Regardless, that entire conversation happens. And not 4 days later, my wire was messing up. And I remember this specifically because of what happened at the end of the entire argument. My wire was still messing up the entire time, still giving me stars, flashing, whatever. So I came back 4 days later on a controller because I was starting to get sick and tired of waiting for my new wire to come in. So I decided to just... yes, I was playing VR chat on my PS4 controller. To be different, because funny. Yeah, I just do it with the PS4 controller because I have an Xbox controller as well because my PC for some games only uses the Xbox controller, which I hate because you can't claw on it with your left hand at least.
Yeah, you can if you have
you can't you can't claw with your left hand unless you're using an analog stick with an index finger. In that case, you're just weird. I claw with my thumbs, dude, and then use my index fingers for buttons. If you switch that analog stick with the D-pad, I don't want to talk to you. You're stupid. Anyways, what is it? I decided to drop by. This is important because Enigma told me before I confronted Milo about why I lost my trusted host. He told me he doesn't dabble in these types of things. Yet a week later, when I'm having the same argument with Milo, after having an entire lobby within House 15 just to go over the story of what happened, Milo decides to drop by because someone decided to tip him off that I was going over the story. He turned around and got mad at the fact that I was dropping his name and dropping his name in the first place, and it's like, well, why are you getting mad that I'm dropping your name? Because this is exactly what happened. You shouldn't get mad that I'm dropping your name. You should own it. Regardless, and I was like, oh, you're dropping my name. I heard that you were dropping my name. So I was like, I am. Oh, so you are? No, duh. Yes, of course. You made me lose my trusted host. Who else? Oh, only, well, I'm just, at this point, I'm just mirror boxing at this point. It's just, well, then you did. It's like, no. You could say that, but you don't know me. Haven't seen Milo all that much afterward. Don't see 90% of the mods afterward. Fucking makes no sense to me. Moving on from that, though. Milo said, oh, you know, we heard, because at the end of the first argument, Blue Sky starts getting in on the conversation, because 90% of it was about them. They said, oh, you know, at that point, you're just gonna have to watch the video just to see what they said. You want to just drop into a world just so I could fast forward through and just skim through it. Makes my explaining a lot easier. Boop. Oh my god, they have dinner now! Oh my god, they have dinner now for kitchen cooks. Okay. I'll eventually try that out later. Where's a good place to have a video player? It's gonna go to 8-ball pool. Boop. Bop. Ladies first.
A live player has...
Alrighty then, hi there. So first of all, I do want to apologize for just doing this in the first place, because, you know, freaking, this shouldn't be that, like, not, like, too big of a deal, but it is a big deal for me, and it shouldn't be a big deal for any other reason, you know what I mean? What do you mean,
They updated this problem.
Yep. They added another picture over there. That's just still here. For some reason, you're not allowed to do any of the, you can't have Quest players in here anymore to do anything, which kind of sucks. But, you know, there is the that other world with that weird screaming face in it. Alright, so I'm going to skip to where it actually matters. I started recording like 10-12 minutes early, just so that it shows that I didn't just drop in on him for no reason. Well, even though I did, it just shows me legitimately dropping in on him. Oh, hey, Sai, how's it going? I do suggest not dropping by because I'm about to show the thing to him.
Oh, fuck me, you're a VR.
She's on her quest.
Yeah, I've always had
And she's not at home, so that's why. Oh my god, you're trusted.
I am at home. Yeah, I've been trusted, dude.
Oh, I'm dumb.
I like the new get up. That's a nice avatar.
I was doing Town of Sluts.
Ah. I haven't seen you since you held me hostage, you son of a bitch.
Oh, dude, it was funny. I loved it. I loved every moment of that day. That day was awesome. Have a night.
I got so many complaints about how long that game lasted, but everybody had so much fun.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Never again, though.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that. The thing is that.
Alright, gotta fast forward through this because I don't know. Solo, you see it? I know you can't.
No,
Yeah, I can see it. Let me just swap out these.
If I can see my feet through my chest.
No, you can't see anything through your chest. Welcome to being a lady.
Oh my god. It's almost as if I can just do this and see my feet, but when you're calibrating, you just do this and your entire body follows you.
No, you're not allowed to look past your pit.
That's a lie. Because in theory, all you would have to do is...
Not if your tits are big enough.
That sounds like a you problem at that point. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Fuck is my gold green?
No, hey, Razor just had to drop by. Welcome to the party.
Oh! Gaylor, look at this.
Dolus. And Octavia. Oh.
Look at my darling little...
I actually have a grimoire, too. Oh, hey, Genkai. Welcome to the party. I'm just going over this for Solo, who I haven't seen in, like, forever, so... So, you need to drop by more often.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, for sure.
Because Suicide Bomber made it into the new community role list, which is a role I made. Yeah, I got in. Oh, I didn't tell you? Oh.
No.
I thought it did. Yeah, Suicide Bomber made it in. So pretty much the entire story what happened is that, you know, the 4 roles pretty much did make it in, but Neko got dropped. Bruh. Neko did get dropped because it was like RNG heavy and everything, and what is it? Dean did that as well, pretty much. If you saw the entire conversation, and I just so happened to be the runner-up. I literally just barely made runner-up. The way I found out was when I came home from the hotel and I looked at my phone on Discord and I got pinged in town of Salem, and I looked through and it said Dark Handman made a suicide bomber icon. I was like, what?
Oh shit.
Hell
Damn.
yeah. Bro, I gotta tell Sporky, she'll be happy.
I'm so happy. You've been wanting Suicide Bomber in there for so fucking long.
I already made Society 2.0.
Damn.
You know exactly how that's gonna go. Alright, Solo, you ready to see the ending? Where Blue Sky inserts? I'm only here just because I don't want to try and put words in people's mouths. He just needs to hear this part himself. Yeah, only the ending part. For context for later on. But he's chilling out by a mirror like a mirror whore.
Bitch, I'm texting someone, give me a second. Yeah, look fucking amazing. Look at that sexy motherfucker. Alright, let's watch this.
Yeah, let's watch the bootleg in the... Yeah, I don't want to go to another world just to load it. Oh yeah, the muting.
It wasn't that big of a deal though.
I've already seen that shit.
But notice
I
how
pressed play.
fast people were to hammer down just to send
I
a
mean,
person
you
to jail
could
instead of just
reload in the
muting
middle
or
one
just
if you
going
really
like
want to.
until the game was over.
This is when I lost my chest at Oast. And I was trying to figure out how, because no one said
Anyone
anything.
could have just muted me.
Oh, my roll
Anyone.
volume's low. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
It happens. Even while I'm hosting a game, people think I'm just loud when I'm just talking to people waiting for a game to start, and people just mute me.
Hang on.
Has nothing to do with being prideful or not.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Whether you're doing a soundboard or not, people are gonna do it.
Oh, you can actually pick them up now.
Oh. Now he says it's a non-issue. This is hilariously ironic.
No, Jesus Christ, my game just froze.
And by the way, my screen is starring up like crazy during this entire conversation.
So when I try for Trusted House again, and I'm gonna try, I'm gonna have you do it.
Oh, I probably have world volume turned on.
Oh no, like I said, when it happens, I'm just gonna have you do it.
You'll see Blue Sky insert soon.
Prove behavior-wise whether I'm better or not. I'm just gonna approach everyone, and you, and Minor, and my friends, and new people, the same way I've always done. Neutral. This is the one that
And I still do that to this day.
No, because you guys make it seem like I'm always aggressive, and that's not the case. There's no point in changing. You don't seem to.
It's really hard to hear Blue Sky.
Prideful or not. It has nothing to do with pridability, pridefulness or not. You guys make it seem as if I'm just rude, mean, and stuff just to be mean, rude, and stuff, or just having an attitude. That's not the case. When you guys first saw me, met me, and all that, I was the same person I am now. I'm just annoyed. You make it seem like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I gotta do this and this and this. I'm not. I'm gonna be blunt honest with people. I'm not just gonna hide it. I'm not gonna go and talk behind people's backs and stuff. I will come forward.
That was a low blow to the fact that they had an entire conversation behind my back.
I do that too. I gotta be. I'm not gonna host games for an entire week.
Alright. Did you hear what Blue Sky said?
No.
Alright. So, Blue Sky essentially said, Alright, I'm gonna water it down, and then I'm gonna pretty much go for exactly what they said. The way I heard it was, they're gonna babysit my games and write a report to me that they're just gonna give to Milo of me just changing my act when I'm not gonna change my act, and I'm just gonna act the same way regardless of what happens. And you're pretty much just gonna send them good reviews, in theory, if you decided to do it, because people wouldn't piss me off in those types of games, and you would just be like, oh, he had a bad encounter with this person because that person pissed me off. That's just how it is. The way they're saying it though is they're gonna pretty much I'm supposed to join Blue Sky, where they're gonna write reports about my behavior on a day-to-day basis and send it to them. That's how they're saying it, and then you have my version, which is more of the former. But I'll explain that soon.
Games, I'm gonna get bored, and I'm gonna fall asleep while hosting, like I've done before in the past.
Yeah, I haven't seen any problem from you.
I host
so
the games
don't
the way
know
that I
what the
do
fuck
because
up
they're
your
interesting
ass
and
is
fun for
about.
people. I know, but I tend to host. Why can I see the entire? Because someone's revealed it. I don't play games.
I like that one.
And just casually existing a lot just doesn't always help out either. And that brings me to another question. I just realized something. Why was it that Amozilla decided to tell someone random not to let me, grab host of a game when I usually tend to watch anyways, rather than hosting?
That happened.
Personally,
Fun.
you can do whatever you so please.
It's annoying because this shouldn't have happened in the first place.
You shouldn't. I'm not gonna say you should. If you see any way of doing it, that is your choice. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything here.
And I just sit there.
You want to do that the way you want to? Fine.
No, because they're
If you
typing.
want to, and you feel like it's gonna be a waste, that is your choice. That's only if you ever see me, and I'm barely gonna be on because it's not like I'm gonna be able to host any of my games.
And my wire was messed up. That, and I was also in a bad mood, so I didn't want to join that next day anyways.
Sporky's joining. She
Oh!
changed her name, by the way.
No,
Which brings me
clean.
to another thing. Even when I was adjusted,
Sporky's gonna be freaking annoying as hell, like always.
In other words, I'd have to wait for
You're
you
gonna
to
have
be
to
on.
explain the whole drama to her.
Fuck that. You should not have to wait for somebody to come on just for you to fucking host.
Oh, I don't wait for anyone to come on. I don't have people babysitting me. I just can't do 5X or TDM or any other creative game modes where I can just teleport people out at free will anymore. And welcome to the party.
Yeah, fuck that.
And welcome back, Saya.
You're a fucking adult.
Yeah, no, I'd actually just kill myself flat out.
Don't let me asking, what was the
I don't
inciting
even
incident
like
for
going to town and sale because I know
whatever's
it's
going on?
Yeah, let me just go back to the beginning.
Okay.
It'd be easier to just go back to the beginning.
Just
Right
give me a brief rundown. Is it complicated?
It's kind of complicated.
I know that. Two,
If you don't get the full, I don't know, if I don't tell you all the details, it's just gonna feel like I'm trying to make myself look good, or I'm just leaving out details. Because whenever, because whenever the story got brought up again in a later on stream, he decided to join in just to make it so that I didn't make myself look good, but all he did was just make me look like the bad guy instead. So in other words, I said it pretty much flat out. I probably watered it down, which I wouldn't be surprised, because I don't remember 90% of that conversation anymore, and I know I was still at fault in some form of way, but the thing is that he said that I was harassing Blue Sky.
My thumbs are up, so it's not.
And then I was harassing the host after that. Snapping at random people that were coming up, they weren't random. The people that I was snapping at, I pretty much knew in a certain degree, but the thing is that I was annoyed, and they were just constantly giving me really dumb questions, so I was just snapping at them in some form of way that just wasn't acceptable. And pretty much was annoying just him in general. So pretty much in that one span of maybe 4 to 5 hours, They're basing everything around that, and I lost my trusted host. Now, the reason I know they're basing it around that and not having added charges of other people having complaints about me is because, again, in the second argument that I have with him, that leaves me full-blown screaming because I can't get a word out of my face, is that I can't get Milo to say a single incident within full detail of a random incident that happened or has occurred where someone has had a complaint about me in full detail at all. He said that there's even videos too, but he's not bothering to play any of those videos either. He's the type of person that wants to keep everything secretive and not drop names, whereas I do drop names, and he actually gets annoyed about that too. He's starting to learn that he has to be very careful about what he says around me because of that specific reason.
So, real quick, personally, I don't care who comes in.
Oh, and Sans in the second argument deletes me, and I haven't seen since. That's because Sans actively goes out of the way to avoid me.
Ask Elo. Spoke to Enigma just because I wanted to. Ask a lot more people. No one's giving me
Sans the really
answers,
annoying young
and
host.
no one even gave me a reason.
Huh?
Why'd I lose trusted host?
Sans the really annoying young host.
I don't know if that's a question. I don't know. That Sans is a person that's on the Pestilence Patreon. They're pretty cool, but the thing is that they just don't like me being the way that I am for some reason because I have a bad mood for some reason or somehow.
I'm pretty sure I used to know her.
I mean, you dropped me off the face of the earth when I was spamming the request help button, which I found hilarious, but you kicked me from that game, which did kind of suck, but it's not like I hate you for it.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
I can't remember much.
Dude, I was messing around. I was messing around on that one day. You said not to spam the button, and I just went into the house, just spammed it a million times, just came up to you, just did this, and you
Just
just,
so you know,
I dropped.
everybody laughed when you died.
They laughed or
When you
left?
plummeted. No, they laughed. They loved it.
They loved.
No, but it just shows how many people just don't really like you in Town of Salem, like at all.
Me in Town of Salem, or just Town of Salem in general, because people don't have too much of a problem with me. Or at least as far as I know, because I feel like there's an entire cult out there for my butthole.
Shit about you while I was still hosting.
Oh, really? I have to hear it.
It was more like from people who didn't really play the game. It was just like, like enough to play and know the rules, but not enough.
I go over the rules as best as I physically can, and I apologize before I start hosting.
Yeah, I know, but they would. I just get one to it. I'm sorry, baby.
What happened?
Nothing. He invited me, and I was just talking. It was just like lower up people, and they're just like spreading shit. And I always try and stay out of anything that I hear because it's not my business. I can care less. But they would just say like.
Milo went out of his way to say that there were actual complaints in Discord.
They would say it like, "Oh my God, you're so much better than Jayla." Like they will use you as a typical to be better at. And they will always like use you as a comparison.
Community, but it's pretty toxic.
Oh yeah.
Gone downhill.
It is getting toxic, very.
Yeah,
They're using me as a pinnacle for saying. Do you mean in a bad way or in a good way? Because there's a good way where they could say that you're better than me, but or do you know that it's meant to be?
Yeah, like bashing you to make you feel better. You know.
Damn.
Not knowing.
No, ranked games. No, ranked games are ranked games. I don't. I'm not a ball sack at the game. I mean, if you want to say, oh, you host better games than that person because I don't host classic games, fine, that's your opinion.
No, what's his name?
Yeah, I've been there and there's been some really cancerous hosts. Like, there's been hosts that have absolutely no idea like what they're doing.
Sometimes it's trial and error, but if they act like they know what they're doing, then that's a problem. Anyway, sorry Razor, I paused it. I'm gonna keep pressing play and just keep going.
There was one guy, I can't remember his name.
Actually, I apologize for pausing one last time. The context of this entire video is because I was trying to figure out why I lost my trusted host, because I came on one day, saw that I lost trusted host, spoke to Minor, because I caught him at the most perfect time for it, I asked him what was up, and he gave me just a few half-assed answers, and then decided to tell him, and then he said, oh, ask Elo and Milo. I asked Elo because he's just hoping to be there 5 games later. I spoke to Elo about it, and at the end of the day, he pretty much just told me to talk to Milo, and this is the person I have to talk to because I did not receive any warning, message, or anything.
Hey, I'll be back, by the way. I gotta do something real quick.
Alright. The place is turned into... It's really hard to get, it's really hard to host a game nowadays, too. Yeah, it's really difficult. Oh, Suicide Bomber. Suicide Bomber managed to make it into community roles.
You've got to elaborate. I can't just have suicide.
So, you know how the Jester wants to
days
get
was it
themselves
just, like-
voted out?
Yeah, so suicide.
The
wants to get
Suicide
voted
Bomber...
out, so that we can kill everyone else.
No. The Suicide Bomber wants people to visit them at night, the same night they decide to go boom.
So they choose prior what day they want to go boom, and then try and get as many people to come to their house.
Yep.
So what if a killing roll comes? Do they die with
No
without
defense.
activating, or?
They have no defense, so pretty much if they don't go off that night and a mafioso decides to enter their house, they just get clapped. So you give them that stigma. Someone gonna visit me? Are they gonna kill me? Click.
And Suicide Bomber can kill himself on first night, right?
Yep.
What?
Oh my god, yeah, that's definitely OP.
Dude, it's an unstoppable attack with no defense. How is it OP?
No, because you just make sure that everyone hates you, because they want to find out about you and all of that, so you have all the investigative roles. Like, it's the same shit I used to do with, Werewolf. I used to just kill everyone.
Except now you actually get points out of it because you just kill yourself from the game along with them and be like, "Ha, y'all dumb. I took y'all with me." And I win. A veteran where you can just kill yourself and get away with it.
Yeah, you don't have to wait till for full moon or Necronomicon. You just fucking do it.
What is this?
Or wait to build a bomb.
Welcome back. Hey, Vast.
It's mainly mango.
Alright.
And it's not like...
Here we go.
It's like a very creamy.
Time for the pains. I'm gonna continue.
Baby, you wanna have me Joe World?
Yeah. One, I know that. Two,
It's the video of the conversation of the argument that I had with Milo on the day I lost my Tressados. Because I had to go out of my way to find him.
Oh no, no. But you guys also, yeah, I know you were there, and I even brought it up with everyone else too.
It wasn't that he was avoiding me, it's that no one sent me a message of when I lost Tressados. No one sent me a message or warning or nothing. I just found out.
Just in a game and you're just like, where's
But
my
everyone
house?
saw the fact that I was just being a douche, but everyone missed the part where I was actually proud that they actually managed to pull it off for their first time doing it. Keep going. I wasn't being a douche. I was giving legitimate reasons as to what was going on. It's not like, oh, well, I said, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Like, why are you doing that? But the thing is that Blue Sky turned around and just said, who's the host? I never used that card. That is a very weak card to use. And once again, you want to talk about attitude and stuff? You want to talk about attitude and stuff? Bro. Where's my message? Yes, that was a one-off instance. I haven't blown up like that on anyone.
Because you were basically going off your head for multiple hours, and eventually I got sick of it, and that's when I tried to continue to argue with you to try and get you to stop. And other players were also getting annoyed at them, and you started to talk bad to them as well.
Through midnight.
No, first of all, I don't just talk bad to people for no reason. I don't want to hear it.
It's midnight that you can do it through.
I knew them.
Oh my
I was
god,
already
fucking
annoyed.
hell, that was
I just
rude.
had an annoyed attitude. You sent me off to jail just because I said I am the grave, and that was a joke. It doesn't matter what I do. It has nothing to do with being tested either. I was always like that, period. Before, during, and after I became a Chesetos. But y'all seem to have missed it, and it just suddenly became a problem all of a sudden. What? That is not inexcusable. Dude, that is the reason.
I didn't make any sense there, but pretty much you're saying it's inexcusable for me to be the way that I am, which is really dumb.
Because that's just the way I am. And I'm not always a douche. I'm not always a douche. I've always said to a lot of people, I even say this to my friends and people that I just meet, bro, I can be heartless. I'm an asshole. I know it. But I can be heartless, but I'm not.
I'm a dick all the time, but I don't get aggressive with people.
Bullshit.
And that's why we did it.
Bro, that's not just with new people though. I'm not aggressive with new people. They're new. They sometimes don't know what they're doing. You gotta be fair with them. I only do like that when I actually know the person. Or the person is actually being a flat out douche. I get people a lot
I can be heartless. I just choose not to be, but I can be. So that means I can be an asshole.
Again, I was just annoyed that day because I started off with being bro. As a trusted host, you're just trusted to be a decent host, and I'm a decent host. I'm actually pretty good out there. I've even spoken to random people about literally any and every problem that I've had. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, no, I mean, you know, you're a pretty good host. It's not, it has nothing to do with the attitude. The attitude only comes out. Oh, no, my guy got me removed as trusted host, and I'm just trying to figure out why. Because no one gave me a straight answer, not even Minor, and he's the only one that can do it. He just said speak to Elo and Milo. Spoke to Elo about it, he still couldn't give me a straight answer. Asked Enigma what was up, he doesn't really dabble in any of those problems. Spoke to a lot more people, and they're like, well, that seems kind of piteous, so why you lost trusted host. I literally come here, finally managed to find Milo.
He resigned as co-owner. Now he's the TOS community manager, which is still the co-owner.
I'm not just gonna sit here
Without the title.
I'm not asking to get trusted host back.
Basically,
Oh,
he didn't
if I
want the
didn't deserve to lose it,
responsibility
I'm
of being
like,
a
give it back. No,
co-owner,
I'm
so
not
he
doing
changed
that.
his title
First
to
of all,
make
I'm
it seem
speaking my
like he
mind
doesn't
out
have
here,
as much
and then I'm gonna ask Milo if he
responsibility
can
on
actually,
Minor.
what is it? Watch me
Anything that
do
goes
the
wrong.
trusted
No, he wanted less responsibility worrying about the entire game. He only wanted to worry about the community aspects of it.
trusted host the way I am, because you always brought up the fact that I wasn't
But you
supposed to
can
be
still do as a co-host.
because you were always bringing it home at the fact, oh, you didn't really deserve it. You know, it was a pity thing. You've always said that. And I've always said that I got lucky too. So because you ended up making it so that I lost my trusted host, and let's face it, you're the only one really who has nothing to do with the fact of what anyone else said. Because, oh, attitude and everything like that, and representing, I knew you were going to say all that. I've said it to everyone. I knew you were going to bring that up.
Even my final decision.
It's supposed to be Minor, but even he couldn't, the fact that Minor couldn't tell me exactly what was up, tells me a lot. Because he would have just said it. No one sent me a message, no one told me that I lost trusted host, and no one gave me a solid reason as to why I lost it. Not one person.
All I keep hearing from in the mod chat from Minor and Elo is that you keep constantly going around complaining about the fact that you lost trusted host, and you keep dropping my name.
Because the only time that I could have lost trusted host is that one time when we had that one argument, and then I said, oh, the whole thing with Blue Sky, but everyone missed the part where I literally commended the fact that they managed to do 5-faction TDM without messing up.
You still could have lost it a long time ago. For example, the time you tried to literally defend. Actually, no, this was before, but still, there was the point where you literally tried to defend, tried to exploit past the barrier.
I tried to exploit past the barrier when and where? I tried to exploit past the barrier when and where? I tried to exploit past the barrier when and where?
You literally admitted to doing it back when we first brought in Psycho's
Oh my god, that's fucking
That was
bad.
before it was a trusted host. That was
He said I was actively trying to break past the barrier, but he's referring to a time before I became even a trusted host, even before I was probably even just barely becoming a pestilence player. That was back when you were able to spin walk into the graveyard and just click into it, and then you could just teleport into the game, and then you could just sit off to the side without being a douchebag. That's pretty much what I would do. So pretty much they were trying to crack down on that rule before the rule got implemented, where it was like, oh, you know, you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, he raised the wall height too. You can't fly past it.
As to what your views are and the way you behave.
I still went up to Minor, and I went up to you, and I even gave my views on those facts too. It's not like I hid them. I can't break into the game anymore. It's not like I try.
Hey, but that still is beside the point. What I'm trying to say is that basically gives us an idea as to what your mindset is, and your
And my mindset is what?
Your view is. I reckon you should be able to bypass the game review.
No, razor dipped.
Hi.
Tough.
You are funny. I didn't think you were joking.
No, that's what you saw.
You're on, and
I'm not scared, bro.
So Hang on, it's 2009.
Well, I figured there'd be like a consensus voting or something, like like a poll board or something.
Oh no, they sat down and voted, but it was only between 3 moderators.
What the fuck?
No, the reason I say it's only between 3 moderators because Miner's the only one that's able to do it. Elo had some form of say in it. Milo's the only one that's complaining the most about it. Never seen Kissy in my life. Screams doesn't have too much of a problem with me. And Enigma just pretty much did his own thing because he's the only wild card as far as I know. But yet him constantly instigating with me the entire time. There, after the second argument's fallout, I pretty much just was done. So it was pretty much between 3.5 moderators out of 5.
How the fuck is that even fair?
The fact that they had an hour conversation without it coming to my attention in any form of way that they're considering some of these things to just nothing. I just got no information whatsoever. Woke up one day, got on, and I wasn't trusted else.
I've had that happen. Wake up one day, you got a copyright strike on your channel.
That happens. That happens. It's just in this epic community. It should have been, you know. But yeah, what Blue Sky just said was that, oh, you know, you guys scared me, haha, funny. I'll do better next time. And it's like, no, I wasn't scared. I'm not scared whatsoever. This is really a crappy move. That's pretty much my entire argument. You just rejoined. What did you miss?
Yeah. Last I saw it was just you talking about. Fuck, what was it? I heard a bit of it because it kept playing even after I disconnected. I think it was just about the barrier thing.
Oh yeah, the barrier thing.
That ain't as much. You don't need to rewind it.
Because
That's only 2 minutes.
The only time that I could have lost Justice is that one time when we had that one argument, and then I said, oh, the whole thing with Blue Sky, but everyone missed the part where I
You get to listen very closely for Blue Sky.
5 factions TDM without messing up.
Like a truly good one since reach.
You still could
Ah, my chat's working.
For example, the time you tried to literally defend. Actually, no, this was before, but still, there was a point where you literally tried to defend, trying to exploit past the barrier.
I tried to exploit past the barrier when and where. I tried to exploit past the barrier when and where. I tried to exploit past the barrier when and where.
You literally admitted to doing it back when we first brought in Psycho's graveyard. We literally discussed it in the
That was before it was a Trusted Oath.
As an immediate blacklist offense.
That was
before it, but that already gives us a profile as to what your views are and the way you behave.
I still went up to Miner and I went up to you and I even gave my views on those facts too. It's not like I hid them. I can't break into the game anymore. It's not like I try.
Hey, but that still is beside the point. What I'm trying to say is that basically gives us an idea as to what your mindset is and your.
And my mindset is what?
Your view is, I reckon we should be able to bypass the gateway barrier.
What? No.
That's
not my point of view.
That's basically the position you had back then. But that's
No, that's what you thought. Y'all want to hear my fucking list? I'm not scared! Bro, I'm not scared. I don't need the Trusted Host position. I just need the ability to, the abilities of the Trusted Host just so that I can actually host the games the way that I do. I don't need to be a Trusted Host. I don't care about that. Without those abilities, my games become basic. I can't teleport people out here and make interesting games. I have to go from house to house making nights take forever because I can't just teleport the person out. And I don't want to hear the whole thing with the temporary Trusted Host thing giving me that ability because I was literally given to it by Elo. He would constantly have to babysit my game to constantly give me the Trusted Host thing every time. I'm not trying to ruin it. I'm just saying I'm not scared. You made it seem like I'm scared. I'm not.
Again, the primary reason we removed your trusted host is because of your behavior.
I knew that's all you were gonna say. That's still not enough of a reason. Do you want to know what the crazy part is? Miner,
If it was removed from me as a punishment, I would have gotten it back at some point, but I didn't. I just have it removed. Period.
Minor and Elo. Minor and Elo said it wasn't a punishment.
Way to go, Bastu. Way to rob that cradle.
Minor and Elo never said it was a punishment though. And do you want to know the crazy part is? I said it was.
It's not like she's fucking 17. Who said I'd have to kill you?
We'll also have to check with them on that, but as we were discussing in the mod chat, which I can definitely send you
No. You think I'm funny?
And to be honest, I wish he did send me screenshots. I'd actually be happy.
Like, why is this a punishment? Like, why am I being punished for this? He said it wasn't a punishment.
How do I say this?
Say it again. No, speaking over you.
The girl was underage.
See?
More careful. I'm always gonna be the way that I am. I'm not just gonna change it. But the thing is that I was always the way that I am. I became a trusted host. And everyone still loves my games. I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing. I'm not just gonna sit here and lie to people's faces.
I'm sorry. I don't see why, but I'm flattered.
There was a couple times I went around.
I don't know who wouldn't want to fuck me.
Did I lie? Am I lying? No, I'm not just gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm just gonna be, you know, nice all of a sudden. Bro, I am nice. I just have this attitude, period. But that's only mainly when I'm annoyed.
I know. That's before the whole. That's the first time.
I am! That's the thing. I'm just annoyed right now. Why do you think I am acting the way that I am right now?
And were you ever in like what is it? You've been in a few of my games too, right?
And you mentioned a bunch of other people.
None of that is making any sense now, is it?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would never say you were like. Now I use this word in a different way than some do, but I would say like you were a bit of an ass, but not like a dick. You know.
That's 100%
Difference
fair.
between being blunt and being rude.
For real. And that's the truth.
Milo's like an ass as well. He's been an ass to me as well. Like but like I'm not thinking like he should be booted from his position because of it. You know, he's just blunt.
He definitely needs a wake-up check, though.
He seems to, from my opinion, he seems to have been really quick to just like axe people.
Again, that's why he needs a wake-up call.
Have you ever seen me host a game?
Yeah, with King Kai.
Just like how I needed a wake-up call every once in a while when I was the God of Purgatory.
When and where and what was it?
So here's one thing that happened not too long ago, because before.
And he wasn't recording, which is
I sent
really
the whole
stupid of
message
you.
to Minor. I should have recorded, and I'm pissed because of that shit now. Because here's what happened: the two people that got me kicked from that lobby from Jailer's game ended up joining my session, and I was hosting at the time. I've sent the message to Minor saying that I already have Milo blocked and shit. Because whenever the whole kicking me out of the instance during the game that I was partaking in, which was when that Jailer was hosting, he decides to come up and kick me out of the lobby. I'm like, what the fuck?
Same here.
He didn't, during that time, he didn't do shit. He was just looking at the mirror, turned around, muted me, continued his own thing.
Yeah, and I think
Nobody
like,
complained about it.
if you mute
80%
someone
of the
back-
lobby was friends.
Yeah, and I think like if he just mutes you and then you mute him back, like the reaction shouldn't be, fucking kick him. Even if you're a mod. Only like kick him if you're
Like,
needing to tell him.
yeah, there's literally escalation. There's an entire escalation process to this, and they just skip to.
Yeah, that's
And here's the thing. When those two ended up joining the session that I was hosting, because I was hosting for a few friends, so like, oh, no, what, let's go play some Time Sailing. I'm like, oh, okay, pretty cool. The host leaves. I'm like, hey, you mind if I pick it up? Because they're like, sure, go for it. If you hosted before, I'm like, yeah, I've hosted a lot before. Okay, here you go. You take it from here.
When someone asks you for your hosting ID, do you know what you're doing? No, I don't.
You know what you're doing?
No, I don't. Host Town of Sluts.
It was pretty much almost at the end. We were like on literally the last night.
It's 1:36. They're gonna not be
Minors
loud.
of joining. Then those two people that were from the last previous session that had an issue with the soundboard joined in. They were like, "Yo, do you have Milo? Do you have Milo blocked?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Why do you have him blocked?" I already told him. I told him straight up. You should tell him to ask Minor for the reason. Because if they know, they already know the report. They know the reason why. They shouldn't have to ask me why I have him blocked. He was like, "Oh no, you have to unblock him. If you don't, he's gonna kick you." I'm like, "The fuck?"
Yeah, Milo like kept saying like, yeah, he has to unblock me or I'll just kick him.
So you know that he can't just kick you. The only thing he can do is just straight up send you to either jail or hell. In which case, that's none. I wouldn't necessarily say mod abuse, but it's really petty regardless. Because the thing is, if no one in the lobby wants you gone and everyone's pretty much chill with you, and my guy's the only one having a problem with you, it's almost as if you should have been recording.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just a game. There's no reason to be like taking it really seriously. So long as like, yeah, so long as
Yeah, no, but then you'd have to transfer the entire lobby to an invite only, and if the game's already going, it's gonna be a pain.
And you shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm blocked. Kick.
And here's legit the whole fucking, was it something 30,000 complaint that I freaking sent to Minor, the whole report pretty much. Hold on, where's that? I think it was somewhere at the end.
Like what Jailer said, it is just like they're skipping the escalation process.
There is an entire escalation process, and I'm not a legitimate moderator. For one, I just don't want to try. I want to become a moderator in within the game just to show them how to do it. That's one. But the thing is that I tend to give people way too many chances, more than they actually should be given. So I know I can be more on the too nice side. So I need to be a little bit more assertive. Like, I can be pretty assertive, but I give too many people like, you know how, let's say there's like 5 stages of escalation. I have 7 to 8. So in other words, the first 3 are still normal, but then towards 4 and 5, by 5 you should just be done with them. But I go to 6 and then 7, and then I'm done with them. But by then they could have probably done a little bit more damage than that could have been avoided earlier on. But the thing is that I try to read the situation where it's like, alright, they're just full-blown not trying at all whatsoever. No matter what I say, no matter what's done, they're still going, just drop them. Because then with my system, where instead of 5 there's 7, there's nothing they could say. They were completely in the wrong.
Alright.
You have to keep leading them on into being completely wrong if you're going to keep telling them to stop. Just, you tell them to stop, and then you do it with different levels of assertion, and if they just don't do it, then...
And it's ironic too, because in the report I sent to Minor, this is what I literally put. If I get warned or kinked once more by the same moderator just for having them blocked, you will have the reason as to why. They are a person, not an almighty God. Because it appears that they do not carry out their job respectfully or thoroughly. VR chat is a social game. I was not given a verbal warning by the moderator to stop. It seemed as they were too entitled or hot-headed to simply ask before the kick or mute. It's something called manners.
It's almost as if Milo and Enigma have to be sat down and taught how to moderate all of a sudden. They have to be... what?
You said Enigma. Did you mean Ela? I don't know.
Enigma. No, I meant Enigma. Because my guy was instigating with me on another problem, in another instance. He literally instigated with me. I told him to stop and leave me alone. He was just like, no, you stop. I was like, the
That's so weird, because, like, I had an incident with Enigma where I was, I joined late in the game, and it was already going, and Enigma and Minor were just off to the side talking, and so I just placed space down next to them and sat there silently. And Enigma was like, I should, like, send you to hell for that, but I'm not gonna do anything. I know you, you're fine. You know?
Yeah, I don't know why he would have to come out of his face to say that. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you broke through the barrier. Shut the fuck.
Yeah. Like, you shouldn't say it. Like, it's nothing to, like, worry about as long as I'm not doing anything, but also, like, I feel like maybe, like, if it was, like, dealing with you, he would just fucking try to boot you.
Oh! Keep watching.
Because I actually have to hear this right now. Because when I'm hosting a game, it's entirely different.
That's just good lighting. That's just good lighting. Gang high, I wanna
Abuse Blue Sky? When, where, and why? I need to hear this. How was I abusing Blue Sky? I have to hear this. How did I abuse?
So yeah, right now he's trumping up everything that I was doing with the entire instance that I've already explained.
And how I did it.
Oh no, no one was recording on that day, and I wish I was.
No, I'm asking no.
This one's raspberry and it's 20.
Oh no, that's because I ended up getting stuck. No. There's a reason behind that. But there's a reason behind that. That's because I got stuck as a...
My wine was.
No. I'm fine with people being here.
Milo told them to leave.
There's no point in hiding anything. But real quick, I want to know this. Alright, no, actually not that I want to know this. I'm gonna explain it to you. I got stuck as Consigliere. I know for a fact Consigliere is one of the most basic roles in that game mode, but people want to complain about Vampire. I just so happen to I so happen to be a part of my game this one time because someone else is finally hosting it, and I become a Consigliere by random chance. That sucks. That means I'm on the most basic team with the most basic role. It kind of sucks, and I got mad. This one wanted to change the role.
I didn't implement the pros of why the Consigliere is in the game, because there are pros, but the thing is, this is my first time playing this game, and I'll probably never be able to do it again. That's why I was mad that I was Consigliere.
Role, so that ended up being as the Godfather. Bro, I said no. I said just switch it back. That's not cool. You weren't there. You didn't see that. She tried to switch it so that I was the Godfather. I said no. Why? Because first of all, one, that's actually kind of messed up. Two, it's also messed up for the other person. They got the Consigliere and they were the Godfather. Yo, that's not fair. You can ask Blue Sky. They tried to switch it, and I just said no, switch it back.
I heard you. Gotcha.
I just so happen to get stuck with the short end of the stick. That's it. I was only mainly annoyed about that. That just so happened to be a thing. Bro, I was annoyed during Vampire's, Trusted Oath game. Bro, I got stuck with Doctor twice. I was just happy that I managed to get past the second night, third night, and get to the end of the game.
And mix your alcohols. You just really regret it in the morning. No. And you say regret? Regret? If you're gonna mix your alcohol, kids, make sure you don't got work in the morning.
Excuse me, what?
There was supposed to be a period or some form of comma. They were referring to someone else and not me.
You said I'm trying to be a prince?
Just a little bit.
Really?
Nicotine and alcohol, yes, have done.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, nicotine's bullshit.
I'm not even that bad. This one, again, try to change the...
If I wasn't talking, you could probably hear Blue Sky say, "Oh no, it was like the text-to-speech making it seem weird." But I could just barely hear it. I've seen this quite a few times because it bothers me to this day.
I always drink to the point where I can.
I was more fair to the other person than anything else.
Because it just makes no sense to me.
I was just glad that I managed to get to play my
It's the principle at this point. I'll earn it back. It's the principle.
We lost, doesn't matter. Guess what? Still live with it. Got mad at the fact that Blue Sky just kept going at the game. I was annoyed at the fact that Blue Sky kept going at the game. Didn't give me a reason as to why they kept going. You could have just said that you just wanted to see how the game would actually just continue to end. You could have said that the game was essentially already over too, but I just want to see how it's going to end. What did you do? Oh, who's the host? Not once in my life, not once in my life have I used my title or my position to be like, oh, I know what I'm doing, you can't say anything. Or, oh, I'm in this position, you got no say. I've never said that, not once. I still commended you at the end of the game that literally you hosted the game and didn't mess up. Bro, I was proud of you. Or did you miss that?
This is before I met my ex.
Even at the end of the game, though, I literally commended you for doing it. You missed it, though, apparently. I was literally happy that you hosted the game.
To live out the woman's dream of a gangbang. I did not do it because I was in a relationship.
Well, I mean, it was my game mode, and then again, it was like she was hosting it differently. I just got offended for some reason. I don't know. I don't care if it's an excuse or not. That is still a reason. That has nothing to do with whether I was representing anyone or anything or not. Bro, I don't have to be a Trusted Host. I don't even have to be a Pestilence. I could have literally done and said everything exactly the same way, and I still would have said everything that I did that day.
And as the bomb pops melt,
I was just annoyed that I was already annoyed.
Process, and it's so fucking
You do realize that
He's making it seem as if I was so aggressive, it deemed me getting banned, which is really bullshit.
It's not like I'm heartlessly heartless. It's not like I'm just talking trash at a person just because they exist. Like a lot of people that come through here are.
Okay, listen. Okay.
Say it again.
You can have a little bit of alcohol. You can have a little bit of alcohol. And it's not gonna hurt you.
Me being mean, period. I'm not always mean. I have to have a reason to be mean.
Facts.
He warned me beforehand.
Okay. Then keep your vow. Thou shalt not be tempted by thy
With what?
alcohol.
You've never been aggressive.
When? But notice, I'm asking you when, because I don't just be mean.
Don't ask me. Ask one of the 5 moderators that apparently know me better than me.
Blue Sky. That's it.
Even if Screams was still on the team to this day, Screams wouldn't even be able to say too much. Kissy wouldn't be able to say too much. Elo would only be able to mention that one instance, and Enigma would just say whatever he want. He would say that he doesn't dabble in these types of things, leaving only Milo.
No, it was just the same incident, just carried out.
It would be Minor, but Minor's always too busy doing his own things. And I would have. Alright, so there was a mod spot that was open. Do you want to know why I didn't go for it? Razor, you know why. Have you been through the
guessing.
Have you been through the TOS what is it, Discord lately?
I mainly don't look at it. I stick to like the casual game announcements and the pictures.
Oh, do you know who's curating the the one
Oh
only
wait, now I'm thinking. Yeah, fucking Milo like purging everything.
What Milo purging everything? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the fact that there's only one mod.
Like,
there's only one mod spot, and Milo's the only one that's curating it.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, I was saying like fucking he'll like delete anything. Like if in TOS Picks, for example, you send like I sent one letter and he deleted that message.
A letter.
Yeah, to a response that I won a game, I sent E, and he deleted it. Like shit like that. People like will send like a quick response to a game they won, and he'll delete it. Stuff like that.
It's a little petty. It's just it's tiny petty,
it's
but you know, that chat's only meant for the pictures. Okay, slightly fair. It's just a little petty. Let people have their
Like,
fun.
I get it, yeah, I get it. It's the rule or whatever, but like, it's not like it's a slippery slope. It's not how that works.
It's not.
People can like say one little quick thing and then it's nothing.
He said something in the meme chat. Get him.
To everyone. You act like people can't just be mad.
There's a meme of it. You know, the face of the meme with Rule 4 because people keep putting pictures in the general.
No one. That is a lie.
I'm gonna miss. I missed that.
That was that one. That was literally that day.
He said he sent me to jail, and he's still talking about just the one day where you sent me to jail, because that's the only time he's ever sent me to jail.
I only had it at my brother's 21st birthday party, and nobody was there.
Same day as separate incident. It's the same incident carried out.
And he invited. So I started drinking the alcohol, you know, and playing with them and stuff.
I was just in a bad mood, bro. That happens to everyone. You act like people can't just be mad. It's almost as if I wasn't trying to calm down. I wasn't just trying to act like that to others. No one. That is a lie.
Whiskey already has a high percentage. You don't want to mess that with anything.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and apparently those witnesses are gonna lie too, because I'm telling you, that is a lie.
I tried Jack Daniels.
That is a heavy lie. Only towards the end where you guys are like,
I mean, you guys
calm
weren't there.
down. And then when I decided to be like, you know, I am the grave. Bruh, Versidia I cracked a joke, and then you just sent me to jail for some reason.
Is amaretto sour.
Bro, I said
Made the way my dad makes it. I like will go through.
I cracked a joke saying that I am the grave, and you sent me to jail.
And it is so fucking good. And I drink that shit like it's water. It's that good.
Versidia said, then stop digging your grave deeper, and then I cracked a joke saying that I am the grave.
I have never ever got drunk because of the fact that my family's
It's not about jeans,
honey. It ain't about genes.
I wish I was
It's
recording that day.
individual tolerance, and the only way you're gonna know your own tolerance is through experimentation.
As a joke! That was a joke! That was the joke. She said stop digging your grave deeper, and I said I am the grave. That was a joke!
All my aunts and uncles, they drown literally a six-pack.
The way you took it was wrong! That had nothing to do with me! Versidia said then stop digging your grave deeper. As a joke, I said I am the grave.
Here comes the feeling that I fucking love when I drink. Lightheaded.
At that point, I just get banned.
Those people are invincible. Just enough for her to interact, not enough to touch.
Yes.
Well, looks like I can't host the games that I want.
Did Razor die?
I usually change into the. Yes. Yes, I belong here.
Dude, no one else hosts the games the way that I do. And if I can't host games, there's a lot of people that just aren't gonna have.
So moving past this.
You could be in the horny jail. There's nothing wrong.
Yes, because I know some of the people
Oh.
that are in there, so I just minutes. That's
You
it.
ever have a foodgasm? That's a sense of horniness. Still counts.
That's why when people communicate with me over by the barrier, I just sit right there. That is not break.
You on that side of the wall.
No, seriously, come here.
No. Let me back. I need to be where the people are.
Oh my god, here we go.
Yeah, this is the part. But Razor stopped existing.
I wanna be.
Yeah, but it'll be
I
contained.
wanna be in the horny jail.
Of course you do, you weirdo.
It'll be contained
I'm a
madness.
potato, jailer. Oh my
Mhm.
god, I shouldn't have drank all that alcohol, but I'm still gonna drink this alcohol, so yeah.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the time of your life.
How is she older than me and less responsible in that form of way?
You know what? F you, I don't drink often. And right now, my mental state is all the way down fucking there. So I need to drink.
Oh, so you're at the same level as I am. Let's go.
Oh no, way down there. I'm talking about a hell level.
I,
mental state.
I can only imagine at this point.
Listen, you wanna know the funny thing? You wanna know what's really funny? I'm paying my family's mortgage. $500 every 2 weeks.
Every two.
And they still treat me like shit!
Oh my god.
That beautiful.
You don't need to play anymore. I think I got a good enough idea.
Oh no! You the soundboard part. The soundboard part. Because the entire conversation is over about that, and now it's on to day 2.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Turn this back up.
No.
Here, 30.
I'm letting the twin girls, my 12-year-old nephew, my mother, my father, and my sister go homeless. It doesn't matter how they treat me. Because in the end, I'll rise above it.
I was not spamming it on the highest volume possible. I just pressed this button.
Dude, you could barely hear the button I pressed.
I know I'm doing the right thing even
Yeah.
if they treat me like I'm nothing.
And I wasn't trying to break through the game. Dude, whenever the barrier's up, come here.
Me trying to casually explain how I sit behind that line and I spin walk my way to that spot over there to the left of the pathway on the circle and just sit my hunky-dory ass right there.
Like, this is actually important. Come on.
I'm the middle child.
Come on.
I'm the forgotten.
You've seen where I usually sit.
No, it's important. No, because the thing is that I don't try to break into games. Dude, whenever the multiple chances, I would love to hear when any of those chances are happening because again, the only time I've seen it happen is during Blue Sky's game. That's it. No one warned me except for that one time during Blue Sky's game. That's it. There's no way that anyone gave me 3 warnings. There was only one. Blue Sky, real quick. You know how how you put up the barrier and stuff? I don't just
my heart was so giving.
Yes, one warning would be enough, which means I would have no warnings left.
Dude, that was the one day I got annoyed. Blue Sky, but you know the barrier that you put up? And, like, whenever no one pulls down the barrier or I just sit there and watch, dude, I don't just, like, sit all the way back in the barrier. I spin walk my way all the way by the, where is it, the host board? Pretty much, you know where I usually sit whenever anyone's hosting a game? Right there. I sit myself right there and I don't try to break into the game.
The doctors won't let him work. Like, the doctors won't.
That's why when people communicate with me over by the barrier, I just sit right there.
Yeah, because it's boring as hell watching a basic-ass classic game going on.
Just waiting for the barrier to be let down. I could have done that all the way until the end of the game, and I would have been.
Yo, I'm feeling special today. Today I'm gonna be doing a Coven game. Coven, dude.
I didn't spam the board. The only button that I pressed was this. That's the only button I
I
pressed.
can still barely hear it. I never raised that. I never raised it. It's always been at that volume.
It feels like
I could have waited a year and a half.
you know when like a kid has like a you know when like a kid has like a disagreement with their parent, but instead of like talking with the parent, they like just talk they talk with their friends or like they think about it to themselves, and so they blow it up into a bigger issue, and like in their head they think they've had the argument, and so they blow up when they finally actually talk to the parent instead of having just a normal conversation. That's what it makes me think of.
That sounds like I'm the kid and he's the parent.
No, reverse.
So then you mean where the kid actually has legitimate? So you're pretty much saying where the kid is dropping legitimate logic and the parent, and the parent is like, "I'm the mom, go away."
No, I'm saying like so like they're like I'm saying like you're the parent and they're like the kid, because him and like all the mods are like talking to themselves constantly about like the same one incident maybe over and over again.
I don't know what they were talking about. It's
And
not
then
like he
they
sent me any
blow that up to
screenshots,
themselves.
which I wish he did. In
Alright,
which
but
case he's not going
still.
to.
I'm basically just saying like they blow it up in their own heads more than there is anything.
Oh, because apparently, what is it? Sai had ended up telling me that the second time we had the entire fight, where I actually had a full-blown yell just to get my point out, he actually ended up admitting that he was exaggerating some things, and I missed that completely. Twice, 3 times. Every single time I see that argument, I always miss it. Goblin picked it up as like literally right there. Saya even heard it for some reason. I don't know how I miss it all the time.
Damn, wish I could do that.
Well, it all depends on how it's used.
Most of my battles with my family are the fact that they're
I shut his logic down like that. Oh, just because someone uses the N-word doesn't make it acceptable? Well, it all depends on how it's used. Fair point.
Depends on the person too.
Exactly. It depends on no. Streaming wise, it's not acceptable. When you're with your friends, it's dependent on how it's used and who is saying it.
And the person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where the point stands.
Alright, like you wouldn't fucking boot someone from a world because they said the N-word and they were like a black guy who just says that.
They were just being chill and they were being funny too. You just drop them just because they're breathing. It's like, I didn't get offended. Did anyone get offended? No. Alright, so then why'd you kick him?
No.
See, now he's trying to back me into a corner with that logic.
Which means what I was doing wasn't malicious. You said that I was acting maliciously all of a sudden?
So the corner he tried to back me into is that, oh, if it's being done maliciously, would it be acceptable? No, of course not. So that means, oh, what he low-key right here. If you can probably, I can barely hear the man speaking.
You said I was trying to act in some form of malicious way by
56.
Yes, because I know some of the people that were in there, so I just pressed the button and I just waited.
Hey,
All
Fox.
I wanted to do was just mute me. That wasn't that big of a deal, though.
Hey, little What's up?
But notice how fast people were to hammer down just to send a person to jail instead of just muting or just lowering the mic until the game was over. And I would have been fine.
What did I do?
No, I wasn't.
Anyone could have just muted me. Anyone.
Avatar privileges.
It happens. Even while I'm hosting a game, people think I'm just loud when I'm just talking to people waiting for a game to start, and people just mute me.
Oh, I skipped past the malicious part. But yeah, he pretty much tried to use the whole backing me into a corner to pretty much say that what I was doing was malicious, but I didn't. I'm not okay with malicious behavior, so it's not like I was spamming my. It's not like I was spamming my board.
No, literally hosting a game perfectly fine, and there's just been people that just mute me just because.
It was the day when Barbie got
And even then, there's easier ways to go about dealing with someone with the soundboard. Turn them down to like 10%. You can still hear them when you need to. Otherwise, they're like a non-problem.
For real, it's almost as if you don't have to drop them harder than your parents did.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with the soundboard. I could just be talking to people perfectly fine, and people would just mute me. What do you
Okay,
mean?
Sam.
There's times where I forget to have a soundboard. It has nothing to do with being aggressive. Again, it's just loud. Wow. Or even just being just loud, or just being loud.
So now we're trying to hammer it to him that it doesn't matter what you do. If you're too louder than a person, then when they're trying to do their conversation, they're gonna either lower you or mute you.
That happens.
Mm-hmm. People just mute you outright for using a soundboard, no matter how loud it is.
Luckily for me, I haven't had to hurt.
Whether you're doing a
And then he says that he also does it all the time too. So. So essentially, he said that was the other warning. So I pretty much just proved that it wasn't even a warning in the first place. Which means
your warning was getting turned down.
It's only one warning.
Is that what he said?
No, he didn't say that. No, that's the logic that I decided to drop on it. He pretty much what he said was, "Oh, if this is the case, then it's a non-issue." So in theory, logically, the warning is turned down. I still only have one warning, and if he says one warning is all it takes, that means I shouldn't have lost my trusted host in the first place.
Alright. So warning, there's a difference between warning and action, punishment, whatever you want to call it.
Oh no, if it was a punishment, I would have my trusted host back by now. Because there's a difference between the punishment and me just losing my trusted host outright. I lost my trusted host outright, whereas if it was a punishment, I would eventually just get it back. No, I have to go out of my way to earn it back by answering 12 questions and playing 5 games with that thing watching my games.
Which means they can be like, oh, I didn't like how.
In other words, they can nitpick a lot harder than they can do with anyone else. And I'm giving them that opportunity because he always said, and yeah, that's see, and you know I don't like that, and that's the tough part. I can clearly host games, but I have to go through the classic thing, and that's why I ended up getting my what is it? My exception. My exception was the fact that I'm a really good host, and if I had trusted host abilities, I can further those games. Which is essentially how it should be. The person is very good, clearly very good at hosting. They shouldn't have to go through an entire process of jumping through hoops and shading in a bucket just to get their way. Hey Frost, how's it going?
This is my former favorite
Mine-
fucking TOS host.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. So I saw Solo and Sporky, started going over the story with Solo of the whole, I lost my trusted host, and then Razor dropped by, and I decided to just continue it with there, and then we're pretty much almost at the end of just the most basic explanation of it, which is still pretty long in the first place, and you drop in and you say that. Like you see... It's insane. It's you couldn't pay the man to do this. You physically couldn't. I mean, you probably could. He just wouldn't do it.
Oh my god.
He'd take the money and run,
Yeah, for real.
Fucking timing. Imagine that.
Yeah. After the second argument happened, Enigma just came in during the fallout and, you know, pretty much poked his finger at me. And I told him to, like, and out of every other time where I was just pretty much mad and everything, if I'm talking to a person in pretty much a very serious tone, and you already know I'm pissed off in the first place, don't fuck with me. Because it's pretty much, I was like, dude, just stop. Leave me the hell alone, please. Just don't. I'm not in the mood. And he just kept going. No, you calm down. Like, no shit. It's almost as if I'm trying. You know, so that's pretty much about it. And I haven't seen them since. So I just play my games and do me.
We talked about this. You have to be less aggressive. You're coming off too strong. You gotta be less aggressive.
Do I need to break your shin and shank you through your throat with the broken piece?
Gayla, you gotta be submissive and breedable.
Oh my god. Don't start with me. Do not start with me. Don't.
What the fuck?
Don't. Oh my god, no.
Okay.
Oh my.
Zombies, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
If only. Well, anyways. Music.
Drunk as fuck right now. How you doing?
Oh, so you're strong. That's why.
Yay! People being drunk.
It's the best shit ever.
Yeah.
You know, alcoholism.
Insane.
If you spam something, you get this, you feel free. At work in the morning. Right out again.
I don't have work in the morning, so I'm good.
And has barrier up.
I don't work
Never had barrier up.
I want to listen to Liquate. Did not press the right button.
Computer off and on again. Did it work? Yes? Great. Why the fuck did you call me and waste my time?
Ryan's taking on too much responsibility.
Jockey's on.
No, I'm not like that couple with the one guy.
Push play? Why? You still trying to see this pain? The pain is already over. It's just gonna end with Blue Sky taking on the task of babysitting me in my games, and Milo me turning around and shutting him down about what was said for the Cthulhu and what was said for the Poltergeist. And that's pretty much how the entire conversation ends. In which case, Blue Sky hits me up on Discord immediately after me getting off, and then for the next 3 days is constantly messaging me, trying to be like, hey, I'm going to be on for like the next 10 hours, as if I didn't just tell them that I wasn't going to be on for like the next few days. In this same video.
You guys are so nice, man. That's why I like VR.
I'm gonna say that Town Sam's got another
Alright, wait.
probably a year before it becomes complete fucking cancer.
I've always said that it's been a mixed bag. The problem is that now they're just starting to crack down where they shouldn't.
Alright, take care. Yeah, it's just gonna be
What is this? Wait, watching.
Pain and suffering, it doesn't matter. I just put on a song.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't want to go over that anymore. So everyone over there just got off? That's tough. Yeah, no, Genkai's coming back.
Milo's a big power hungry person. That needs more.
I don't. It's not necessarily power hungry. It's just being on the high horse in the first place.
He's on a high horse and then he reacts immediately anytime someone like crosses him. Like in any capacity.
Even when I was the god of purgatory, I wasn't as abusive as that. Like, yeah, I'd swing around, but it wouldn't be as aggressive like that. Welcome back, Genkai.
Yeah, that's intent. That is intentional.
You have to keep it.
On Milo's part.
This is your curse.
It then tells you that you're the one being aggressive.
Oh my god, Hero decided to drop by.
They're fucking picking favorites, I know that.
Welcome to the party.
I can hear his voice now screaming in my ear.
I just realized something.
Legit, that's the first
First of all, I need to heart favorite this song on my my TM.
Although that, this shit can't remove off my favorites. Fuck this.
Where'd you get it? Did you make it? Did you just
Found it.
find it?
Found it in a public lobby, and they were like, "Oh, one." I was like, "Yes, I know someone who will love it."
Casually existing. Yo, guys, real quick, I just realized something. That's luscious. Drugs. Shut the fuck up, hero. Alright. So, there is a dinner update for Kitchen Cooks.
Ooh.
You know how we were doing, you know, kitchen versus kitchen?
Yeah.
And then you remember the original map for that, Kitchen Cooks?
Yeah.
Jar updated it so that there's now different things on the menu. And I want to go check it out. So, who's down with me?
Let's go find out 50 different ways to make eggs.
Cook. Let's burn this shit down.
Yo, Sire, you heard?
What?
Kitchen Cooks has a new update for dinner.
Cooking food. That's not gonna end well.
So, let's go.
Drunk-ass Kitchen Cooks, let's go.
Oh, no.
Totally not.
Ain't nobody
Yo,
likes
I just
this.
want to
This is
say,
so
if I
stupid.
feel like if I move my head, my
Yeah, everyone's too
headset's
drunk to
already
kill, you know. Everyone is too drunk to
The
get.
only way my headset has tracking right now is the light on your screen.
Yep, I'm still gonna be lazy with it. Female style, just because I'm weird. Alright. So, I know there's dinner. Oh my god. A piping bag. A steak fridge. Pasta. Chocolate. So, there's even dessert, too.
I'll give this 5 minutes before Saya burns this place down.
Alright, so there's dinner easy and then dinner hard. Alright, so...
As the woman, I will do what the woman does best.
Wait, is there pot? Yeah, you put it in the pot.
What the hell does spaghetti
In the pot, in the pot.
What do you think I am?
We need water.
How this shit works.
We need water.
What do you mean
Oh,
we
no we
need
don't.
water?
No we don't, I was just gonna do that.
Please
Alright. I'm gonna make chocolate.
Will you make a sandwich? I got a knife that you cut.
It just finished.
It's not doing
The
anything.
pasta finished.
It's still all spaghetti.
It turned into a...
Not the way you talk to me.
I need to figure out how to prepare the chocolate. I'm able to cut up the chocolate. Yes, I can. Chocolate chunks.
Wait, we're baking now?
Why am
The
I
fuck?
always the only girl among all the dudes? That's how we fucking is.
I've never seen that before.
Alright, I'm able to put it in a bowl.
Because girls are nothing but drama.
Guys, the
Yes, I
steak's
can.
not cooking. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're right. What's wrong with it? Just gonna cook it.
It's probably because I left it open.
Yeah. Just do it like that. Yeah, do it like that. It'll be fun.
Sailor, I think I'm doing it right.
Let's drop them all over the floor.
Alright, this is vanilla frosting.
Saya, you're a woman. Am I cooking the steak right?
Do I bake it into a cake?
This is gonna last a fucking 5 minutes. And
We, guys, we can bake cakes.
Hey, when the fuck did they add steak to the menu? What the literal fuck?
When we started talking about the new update, that's when they asked. What the fuck
is that? You cook pasta?
They got
That's
spaghetti?
spaghetti. That's spaghetti.
Oh my god.
Okay, really? Really? It didn't change? It's still chocolate and it just cut out a piece. And look! Guys! Guys, I made a birthday cake.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna eat it raw.
Mashed potato to gold steak.
Let's see. Let's see. Actually, that's a really good question right now. Nah, you can't make mashed potatoes.
Wait, when's your birthday? Oh shit, mine's the second. That's right.
Oh no, I just realized we're coming around this time of year. Yo, someone make a tomato sauce for the spaghetti.
Spooky month. Anyone touch my pasta, I'm killing you, then I'm killing myself.
We're all just out here experimenting at this point. Huh?
Wait, here?
Yes.
You have
Okay,
cabbage?
crouch
I
down.
made pasta, voila!
I can't crouch down.
You can't make steak. You can put something next to the steak. I just don't know what.
If I crouch down, I'm gonna fall on the floor.
What would you
vegetable?
put next to s- What would you eat with
Onion rings, fries. You can put like a lot of things next to it.
You can, I mean, like if it's a meat, you can put just about anything next to it.
I wish there
Kind
was
of how
like
meat is.
Yo, I got it. It's fucking lettuce. I knew it.
There's no way.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
They even
No, you could put another thing next to
You
it.
can-
There's
yeah,
one more spot.
salad.
There's one more spot.
Yeah, I made pasta.
the mashed potatoes.
Wait. Did you actually cook
Wrong place.
Yeah.
the pasta sauce?
Okay, you could put one more thing. You could put one more thing on that
Hey,
dish.
jailer.
Well,
My
there's a
pasta's
tomato
looking
right there,
pretty
so
sus.
there's the
Oh,
answer,
shut the fuck.
Alright, as
Shut.
long as you cooked it yourself and didn't use the can.
There's one more spot, guys. There's one more spot we could put on the steak.
Meat.
There's one more spot. You could see it. I tried putting the fries. I finished the fries. Put onion rings.
It's a heart attack.
The fries are right here.
Bacon. How to make bacon more unhealthy? Deep fried.
I know, right? We're just out here just
Yeah, wait,
experimenting.
this is still fucking raw. Oh, here we go.
We're just out here still experimenting with the kitchen in general, just trying to get it to work. Like just the dinner side and seeing what goes with it. There's no onion rings, there's no nothing,
Wait,
right?
they have fucking. Oh, I thought this was a.
Alright, regardless, is everyone ready for dinner? Yo, is everyone ready for some dinner?
Yeah.
Everyone ready on
I don't
dinner?
know how good I'm gonna be in the kitchen. Wait, did you just make me brownies?
Alright.
Hold on. Let me test something out.
Oh my god, did these have weed in them?
We all know how to make steak, hero. You're gonna make it well done?
No, I want to see if you can cut the steak.
That's actually a really
I
good
like
question.
it medium rare. I like it medium rare.
Medium rare is pretty image.
It's medium well. Medium well is no, you can't cut it.
Ah, you do the decoration inside.
Believe it or not, the only thing that does is cut the cake.
What the fuck?
It's a butt plug.
Sorry, I got cocked. Feels bad.
I'm curious, are you able to make a... Nah, I don't think that's how that would work.
How this works? This does not cut a cake.
You know, when you take a cake, you just shove the
cake.
fucking frosting into it.
Dang it, that would have perfectly landed in the stove. If it wasn't
I'm curious, do I need the chocolate to make it a cake or no?
I got some bad
Yes, I do.
implicating that it's shit.
I know, right? That's what I thought. You need vanilla extract.
You want the curd? You want the curd cake?
Alright, is everyone ready to
I
make
got you.
dinner? Is everyone ready to try and at least attempt one run at dinner?
Fucking thing.
We're gonna find out when I press play.
This is not even cooked. This is not even cooked.
Guys,
Yes, it is.
Eat this.
believe it or not, it's cooked.
What's cooking shit?
It's limp.
Like yeast.
Okay, let's go.
Yo, we all ready? We all ready for dinner? Alright.
I only got $2.
I suggest waiting on. We'll mess around afterward. I just want to try and do the dinner runs. All right. Hands off the merchandise.
Bitch, don't fucking tell me what the fuck to do in the goddamn kitchen.
You got burgers easy, burgers hard, soup, sandwich, salad. No, soup, salad, sandwich, pizza, breakfast, dinner easy, dinner hard, entire menu. Oh, brunch. It used to be brunch. Brunch was there before. Now they changed it. Alright, we ready? Guys, we ready? I suggest taking your hands off the merchandise so that it doesn't just glitch out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. It's potato. It's a baked potato. It is a baked potato.
It's a baked potato. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the. That's the. Yes, of course. I just didn't think of just shoving an entire potato into the pizza oven. No, the baked potato is you just shove the potato into the oven. That's it. That's all a baked potato is.
What the fuck?
I mean, that literally is just what a baked potato is. Real baked potatoes.
Just cut everything.
Remember, don't put the merchandise. Right.
Is that your job?
We need another steak dinner, guys. We are really slow right now.
Cut her dick off.
Baked potato. I got an onion soup. And meatballs? Oh, that's crazy.
I love fucking meatballs in my mouth.
Alright, who made the salad? No one made the salad. Wait, no one did.
No one made me anything.
Oh, yeah. We're...
You be if you don't know how to make a fucking salad. I missed. Nailed it.
We need a steak.
Steak's already done.
Yeah, got it.
Yo, threw the steak professionally. Tomato. Steak dinner done. Oh, nope. Steak dinner needed. Onion soup. A lot of spaghetti and meatballs, though. Yo, we are all out here slacking right now. I don't... Yo, we are all out here slacking. Look at that.
Boil fucking noodles.
Steak dinner again. Oh my god, you can cut it.
The onion soup is gone.
I already sent it out. I already sent it out.
Do we have tomato sauce?
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, apparently we do. Nice.
Hamburger. Who the fuck took my cooked hamburger? I need meatballs on that.
Yo, we are out here at mega slacking, bro.
I did do the dishes. I did the dishes. Wait, where'd my spaghetti go?
There's no way we make it to 160.
Wait, where's my spaghetti? I got the meatballs.
Fucking heat all the potatoes in.
For real.
Eat 'em all.
There's no reason.
That one glitched?
I don't know.
We need to have some fucking designated fucking like station.
Dude, this is our first time doing this, alright? I've been in this corner of the kitchen for like the past half hour. I missed twice. There's no way I just missed those potatoes twice. There's no way I missed twice. There is no way I missed twice.
I know the 6-number code.
Need to cut tomatoes.
Yo, I just put 2 meat patties on the pan, so someone watch out for that. There's no way we don't get potatoes. There's no way I just burned both of these.
We need chicken
What are you buying clothes at the soup store?
I'm at soup.
You guys doing? Oh my god.
That's literally what it looked like what we were doing in here. It's kind of tough.
I mean, hear me out. 180.
Why?
That was ridiculous.
Like I said, we need to station people out. Like Saya's in the fucking dish and doing the dishes, alright? Like we need to station people out.
Alright, yeah, we really do. Alright, we need to look. It's literally onion soups, spaghetti and meatballs, and steak dinners. That's the only thing that pops up on that menu. So we have to look at it like this, alright? Alright, I'm gonna do it but from a smart standpoint. What needs to be in the pot? The tomato, the onion, and the spaghetti. These are the 3 ingredients that need to go in the pot. There is no reason why there shouldn't be a potato in an oven and done already. So, baking every single potato that we come across. Next, who's gonna handle meats? We need someone to hardcore handle meats because it comes down to worrying about all the steak and all the patties.
Potato! Wait, I could bake bake the
I got
potato.
the meat
Where's the
section.
chocolates? Wait, I can bake the potato.
What are you doing?
I got the meat and the meatballs,
Bake the
guys.
potato.
Leave it to
Where's
me.
the chocolates?
Pick the potato.
Read please.
If somebody's gonna be here to
It's not weed brownies. Okay, calm your fucking tits. It's not weed brownies.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the... Saya, stop. Saya. No.
Take a 10.
No.
You're too drunk. Take a 10.
No. There's no way.
I didn't buy that milk chocolate.
Alright, yo, real quick, next up, Saya. Alright, whoever's gonna be, yo. Oh my god. Yo. Guys, come on. Plates. Don't put them over here. Put the plates over here. The only place that should be over here are the ones with stuff going on them.
Blame that. Sure.
I'll do the plates.
Besides that, what needs to come over here? Lettuce and, ironically, tomatoes as well. So only 2 tomatoes should ever be used for pots. Only 2 tomatoes should ever be on the cutting board. All the patties come over here. All the lettuce comes over here. And nothing else should essentially be cut as far as I know. Are we ready?
How do you count to 3 again?
Saya, you ready? Okay, is Saya really gonna go sit down?
I'm gonna go do the dishes like a good lady should.
Alright. We need to figure this stuff out right now. First,
I'm gonna be that sexy.
so you're gonna worry about what's in the pots, right? Because I mean, I'm essentially gonna just be working in this corner. Actually, I'll be a little bit more versatile and come this way, so I can just throw the lettuce across. I'll throw the lettuce across initially. You worry about the meat. If anything, start with 2 steaks and then a meatball.
Yeah.
And then the patty.
You said that joke once. You're not letting it happen again.
Just drag this there. Put it in the fucking pot.
Frost. Want a bite of my spiced meat stick?
Oh my god, Saya, stop.
I don't think you had any. I don't think you sorry. I don't think you have any.
Yo, real quick, look at this. The potato pokes through the bottom of the plate. Yo, and the crazy part is that if we do Scuffed Kitchen, guys, if we do Scuffed Kitchen again, we actually have things on the menu to work with now.
Do you not know what pepperoni looks like?
People can now order steaks.
We haven't RP'd in a while. It's been ages since
Because, alright, here's the problem with it, and this is from my standpoint, and I feel like it's probably right. The reason it was alive in the first place is because Squid knew a lot of people, and he's really damn funny. The thing is that when he recently got a job, he's been most likely just getting more and more tired, and it's been stressing him out because he's working at Amazon doing overnights. His extra day just happens to be on a Saturday, and the last RP night that we did ended with me committing suicide, which set a lot of people off. Ever since then, he's low-key been busy, and he hasn't been able to get his hands on doing anything in a while. Due to this amount of downtime, it killed the entire group. So unless Squid pulls in the reins to try and get an entire group together and show that yes, he is the boss, but other curators, curators would have been pretty cool, such as me, Saya, and you can still come up with RP nights on that same night as well. The thing is that the person that needs to put that foot down is Squid, because he's the one running the show and everyone likes him a lot more.
I tried to do it. Nobody came.
Yeah, you tried. But
That's
you put
the
it, like,
thing.
Last minute, Saya. You literally put it in the last minute, like.
Dude,
oh,
there was an entire
yeah,
week planned. Dude, it was planned like an entire week ahead, and even then, people still didn't show up.
I know.
I did. I planned it entire weeks and shit, and then I had this really good one planned. Like,
So we need to have a
updates
talk with
fucking
Squid.
killed the world.
We need to have a talk with Squid, and he needs to come up, and he needs to like come up with one date where we can do it, where he can at least put down some ground rules in general. That's my only suggestion as to how we can probably revive the entire group. That's the only thing I can say about that. Because this place would be perfect for a round 2. Oh my god, look, the thing scrolls now. Yo, it scrolls. Alright, are we ready?
Charge up and explode if you charge it long enough.
Hey, look, it's my buddy.
And that.
The Washington places yet, Saya. You're in the wrong place.
Alright, are we ready? Are we ready to do this?
Yep, drinking mine.
All right. What's everyone's positions?
I'm putting you in the corner next time you try it again, alright? I'm
All
putting you
right.
in the corner again.
Saya, what is your main position? Like, what are you doing? Dinner. Dinner's a thing now.
Good little whore.
And that's all you're gonna do? Nothing else?
Yeah, that's.
All
No,
right.
I'm gonna stay at the dishes.
All right. Make sure the dishes go over here.
Trying to do other stuff.
Dishes
I'm
go
making
over
sure you're
here.
staying there. I got my eyes on you like
All
a
right.
hawk.
You're just gonna be doing the main cutting, am I correct?
Girl and
All right. Razor.
Oh God, crush it. Yes.
You're worrying about the pots, right?
Yep.
All right. Is it possible for you to organize these two ladles so that we could see one is red and the other one being like, you know, the pail?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. And two tomatoes are gonna go for Hero for salads, so you should only ever worry about having 2 ladles of tomato sauce.
Go in the fucking corner and think about what you did.
All right. I'm gonna be shoving the potatoes into these ovens, and I'm gonna be throwing lettuce and those 2 tomatoes from in here across the room. Okay, those are the only things I'm doing. Is everyone ready? Genkai, what are you doing? You're gonna just put orders together?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna put cooked potatoes. I'm gonna put baked potatoes over here. Frost, any meat that gets finished, you put over here as well. Okay.
I'll just yeet it over here. Yes.
Hero, try to organize your station so that the meat and, you know, everything is kind of like separated like this across here, okay? Hero, try to organize this however way you see fit, okay? It just needs to be organized. I'm going to be throwing the lettuce and the 2 tomatoes across to you, okay?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Frost, the cooked patties. Hero, when you're not cutting, is it possible that on your downtime, is it possible for you to move patties over here for Hero to cut?
Yeah, I can try. If I have time, I will move it.
I mean, if you know how to throw it too, that works too. Because if you could just throw the patties across, that'd be great. Are you ready?
Let's try.
All right, ready?
Alright, let's try. Yeah, it works.
Ready,
It works.
set, 3, 2, 1, and go.
No one.
Steak dinner, steak dinner, steak dinner.
It didn't clear the thing.
Through the lettuce that I cut. Where are tomatoes?
Potato done.
Put on there.
Is there only one knife?
The other knife fell in the trash. What the fuck is this? Clean up your fucking face.
Dude, what the hell's going on? Where's the stick on?
There's only stick over there. Still no tomatoes.
Oh, it's because I'm finished.
None of the potatoes are. That's no way.
Served on fucking countertop.
Dude, just move on. Move on from that plate. Just move on from the plate.
We got like other slick potatoes.
We're starting to lose things.
Spaghetti.
We need tomato sauce. Tomato sauce.
You didn't grab the.
Do we have any meatballs ready? Say meatballs?
We honestly just need meatballs at this point.
I threw meatballs at you guys, and it looks like it turned into steak. No, it's on the ground. I lied. We need more tomato sauce.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a tomato to spawn.
Okay, so we have the steak meal. We can send that out if we have it. No, we can't because we don't have a potato.
We have 3 potatoes sitting right here. But none of the potatoes want to go on that plate. So in other words, here's the easiest way to fix it.
It says it needs butter. Where the fuck is the butter?
The butter automatically goes on it. Just build a new plate. I mean, it's as simple as just this. Bop, bop. Bop, bop.
Why are none of the potatoes going on the plate? None of the. Alright, I gotta stop.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
None of the potatoes are going on any of the. Oh, now it wants to go on the plate. Now that I stopped the. Everyone did fine. It's just that one plate that Genkai couldn't get a potato on, and then we moved on to the next plate, and then we still couldn't put a potato on it. So, besides that, everyone did pretty well.
Look, I threw meatballs at you guys. It bounced off the fan. And I swear to God, it turned to. I swear to God, it turned to steak as soon as it hit the table.
All right, ready, set.
Somebody touch your nice spaghetti.
Ready, set, and go. I don't think we have Frost alive. I think Frost went AFK and we're just going.
No, screw you. And your point.
We only need 2 tomatoes cut at a time. No more than that.
Okay, so we gotta put the.
Okay, Steak Man is back. The Steak Man is back.
Yeah, welcome back. You were AFK and I didn't notice it. Oh, alright, cool. Medwick, you got that then.
Oh, fucking 2 spaghettis. Or key, 2 meatballs coming your way. Yeet!
Wait on tomato sauce.
You don't see this on the ground, you see it on the ground, okay?
Tomato sauce needed badly.
Don't have any tomatoes. There he goes.
Fucking another.
Oh, oh Jesus Christ! That looks like a burnt piece of poop. Look at this. Look, look. Oh, that's tough. Hmm. Medwick, what are you doing?
Sorry, you're doing a great job. Keep up the cleaning.
What the fuck? Sorry, you can't find tomato sauce.
We have tomato sauce over here. You can see the ladle.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my god, dude. I'm actually gonna have a stroke. Got a ladle here, and we have spaghetti and meatballs at this point. Someone put the pasta on. Pasta. Does no one have the pie in my...
Good job.
Alright, that's our weakest link right now.
Stop taking my sponge, you asses. That's all I have.
I almost went to hold the ladle in my mouth. That's how desperate I was to, like, get a third hand in.
Tomato sauce.
I just stole it.
Or key, heads up. Oi, Key, another heads up.
For what? Where are we? Oh, that happened.
Wait, tomato.
Oh, I haven't been given tomatoes. Oh, yeah. Speak to my
There's 2
lawyer
tomatoes
about
over
that.
here.
Oh, yes, there look 2. Like, circular shapes. Oh, no. Dope.
Someone I don't know invited me.
Junkrat invited me.
You threw my meatballs.
Where's the meatball?
What did
We did it. We did it. 2 stars. We did it. We did it. We did it. Let's go.
No way we got 2 stars. What? We got 2.
Hang on. Alright. No one do anything. I just want to see what hard is. I mean, you guys can do your own thing. I just want to see what we get. Okay, that's basic.
Steak dinner.
I got it.
Alright. No, Frost, don't worry about it. Frost, don't worry about it. We're just seeing what pops up. I mean, you can do whatever you want. A chocolate
Chocolate cake.
indulgence. Chocolate indulgence.
Egg.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've done that, but it's just a matter of the process is just a lot more. Because the chocolate's all the way over here. 2 chocolate indulgences. So easy prep work would be having a bunch of mixing batters going of chocolate indulgences. Another steak dinner. This is still looking pretty easy. I'm waiting for where the twist is. Just spaghetti.
Yeah, we're getting fish now, so we're gonna have to switch roles from like someone.
Oh great, a salad. Oh great, a salad. We gotta be careful around steak. We gotta be careful with steak and potatoes now. From being on the same plate. A vanilla. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you could make a vanilla decadence. I knew it. I knew it.
Hold on, we gotta make this.
I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, how do you make the cake, yo? You knew this. You did this. How do
I
you make the cake?
I did that. I did that. I attempted this before to make a vanilla one.
So you just put batter in here?
Now it wants to work. I knew it.
Probably because you used the bottom one.
No, I used that one. Alright, good luck, Razor.
See ya. That looks like a fucking cheesecake. What the fuck? Fucking cheese.
I knew you can make a vanilla one, so that means you're gonna be careful with having a chocolate and a vanilla one.
Yo, welcome back, sir.
No, because there's 2 types. There's vanilla and chocolate, so pretty much. Alright, so come here.
So how do you make the chocolate?
Alright, the chocolate one, you have to cut up the chocolate.
How do you make the chocolate?
You have to cut up the chocolate one. And then you just put the chocolate that's already cut up into the batter. It's just 2 extra steps that you have to do. You have to cut up the chocolate. So you have to take the chocolate, which is sitting right here, cut it up, and then put it off so far off to the side so that a person with a bowl comes over, hits the egg, hits the flour, throws their bowl at your chocolate, and then just throws it into the oven. It's 2 entirely extra. No, mix it and then throw it in the oven. So literally there has to be a vanilla one and a chocolate one going at the same time, at all times.
Yeah, I'm doing the bacon then. I'm switching to bacon.
That shit was so hard that I lost tracking.
And then you have chances of salads. Hang on, I want to see if there's any other curveballs that we get hit with. Steak dinner, immediate chocolate indulgence.
Sorry, I don't need to clean this right now. You're good.
You're good. Stop being a woman.
Okay. When you give me a dick, then I'll stop being a woman.
Wait, what?
That's physically possible, but...
Yes?
They actually added something for role playing now.
Let me see this.
You have to just.
There's no way. Where did you find this? Where did you find that?
Up here.
Oh my god! Someone can straight up be a waiter now. Manual ordering disabled while time trial game is progress. Someone can be a waiter. Someone can be a waiter. We could have an RP night properly.
I got this, yeah.
We could have a proper RP night. This is insane.
Alright, Saya, sit down. I'm ordering you.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't see any crazy curveballs.
So I gotta do what I gotta do.
Love you. Love you, be a douche. Love you, be a
I get to
douche.
use my job in real life. Imagine, okay.
Frost, let me hang on real quick. Let me be a douche for like 5 seconds. That's all it's gonna take.
What are you gonna do? Oh, it goes up there.
It showed up. It showed up.
Oh my god, somebody's killed.
Shut up, hang on. No, this is gonna get way worse.
They go up
Oh, you can only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders. You can make a bacon cheeseburger now.
Never thought I'd use my professionals to fucking in VR. Imagine that.
So the new ones are these 5 right here. Bacon cheeseburger, spaghetti meatball, steak dinner, this and this. You can only put up to 5 orders. That's crazy.
The question is who's gonna be waiters? Who's gonna be the eaters, and who's gonna be the chefs?
Hang on, wait. I want to see if we can find a public instance, and then work off of that.
People role playing?
No, just a public instance in general, and then force it into a roleplay where we're just a party of like just a few people chilling out.
Not many are playing at the moment. Not many are playing, sadly.
Oh, there was like 70
There's
people.
one with 4.
There's 66 people playing. Oh, because they're all in private.
Yeah, private.
Let's drop in on the one with 7. Alright, yo guys, back up. I'm dropping a 7 portal.
I have 1 full bottle of wine, and I'm at
Let's
the
go.
bottom of my 1.
Come on in.
See, I'm going
Medwick.
to another one.
Medwick.
Okay, we're going. Alright, I'm going.
Alright, Ben, she's all yours.
Sorry, you should indulge.
Midnight, let's go. This is gonna be crazy. There's no way I just got kicked. Yo, I'm still struggling to join out here. That's kind of tough.